Welcome to the live. I see Ray fully active. Joey Ledger, I see you. Thank you guys for joining the live. Welcome everyone. Welcome. Just gonna wait for a few moments for more persons to join in the live, and then we can get started. Four, I see you. Good night, everyone. Good night. Good night. Thank you for joining the live. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let's get the word out for others who have not joined in the live just as yet. Just gonna wait for a couple more minutes for additional persons to join into the live. To everyone that is already here, good night. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live, everyone. Welcome. Just giving everyone a couple more minutes for everyone to get settled in. For those who are already here, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you have not gotten the chance to subscribe as yet. Welcome to the live. All right, Biggie, I see you. Welcome to the live. Miss Empress, I see you. Big up yourself. Thank you for making it to the live. Thanks to everyone. How was everybody day? Well, it's now night, but how was everybody day today? Mine was pretty productive. All right, top man, as usual, I see you. Big up yourself. Thank you for joining the live. All right, Marshall, I see you. Blessings on top of blessings. You've been one of my A1 from day one. I appreciate you. You and J Empress. And of course, 44 in the chat. I appreciate you guys. All right, 15 of you guys in the chat. So I'm going to go ahead and start as other persons are slowly joining in. I just want to start off by saying again, welcome to the live, everyone. Before I start, I just want to mention three of my my top quotes that came to mind today, and I wanted to share it with you guys. First one is, a people without the knowledge of their past history, origin, and culture is like a tree without root, and that will be from no other than the Most Honorable Marcus Garvey. Second one is courage is not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it, and that is from no other than Nelson Mandela. Third one is going to be we will no longer accept being controlled or dictated, and that's from no other than the Captain Abraham Traore. And with that said, guys, let's get into it. First, I want to say welcome to Mel's One Side Revolutionists, where I represent the fundamental change in dancehall. So, this is a change that we want to see. It's a change that is said that needs to happen, and we need to see this change. And we know when it comes to change, change is something that doesn't happen right away, but it happens gradually, and it also happens eventually. All right, big up to King Militancy. I see you in the chat. For everyone who have just joined the live, big up yourself. As we know it, guys, the revolution has started. And what does that mean is we have a vision, and with that vision that we have in place, we want to speak on the values and what those values mean to us. And when it comes to the values, we know that we want to make a difference in dancehall through our fan base. We want to be fierce and we want to be resilient. And with every vision, we want to have a mission, right? When it comes to the mission is to, of course, support, our artist, which is everyone know by now is Massacre. And we want to support him in any way that we can, from a digital platform, speaking the truth and finding justice, right? So we want to have a future dancehall for all, where the younger generations can feel free to express themselves, and by expressing themselves in a good way, standing upright and being the change, right, that other people can look up to. So it's a growth mindset, it's a growth movement, one that is stabilized, one that, creates stability. Without a shadow of a doubt, we know that there is a cancer in dancehall, and we need to uproot that cancer. That way it can stop spreading, right? So what is that cancer that we can talk about in dancehall? I mean, there's different things that we can look to based on what that cancer is, right? Some of the things that we can point out is a sense of manipulation, fear, silence in form of canceling an artist, or allegedly, even some cases based on what we have heard, up to unaliving, right? So the list goes on and on. So um we can speak about, Gaza for a second, because it's one of the biggest fan base that we have out there, and people tends to have amnesia when it comes to Vibes Cartel. And we can talk about Vibes Cartel because obviously we know that he is, um we can say, the ruler, because you want to look at it on a revolutionary way. We can say that he's the ruler of that empire, which is falling and is crumbling, little by little, right? So I want to open, the panel, of course, for anyone that wanna join in and they want to share their views, because the change is coming, and the change is coming swiftly. Big up, is that Wallaby? Big up Wallaby, if I said that right. Big up Dwight. I see you in the chat. All right, so some fan base, we know they can be very biased. And when it comes to being biased, that sometimes come from a place of being brainwashed. Doesn't matter what their artists do or what their artists say, it always seem to where they're okay with it. Lot of time is just amnesia where things are being, pushed under a rug, under a mat, and it's never, speak or spoke of again, you know. So I want to, talk about, for example, the indoctrination, what we're seeing in the genre of music, and how toxic that indoctrination can be. And a lot of people, may not want to be biblical, but just to draw a biblical, reference in terms of indoctrination. We can speak about religion on a whole, Christianity, where a lot of us, all that we know in our life is just Christianity. We get up every day or every Sunday and we go to church, and we never ask ourselves, why do we go to church on Sunday? Why are we doing this? We never think outside of the box, right? So what we notice and what we see is a lot of these fans, they become diarted. It doesn't matter what music the artist push to the forefront. This is something that they will hold dearly to their heart, right? And once somebody says something differently, or once somebody says something that is outside of what they agree with, then that person becomes a problem, right? So we can talk about, the kingdom, for a second. And when it comes to the kingdom, it is said biblically that the kingdom is within you, right? And to a lot of people, they may not see this, but everything is in duality, which means if something exists outwards, it has to exist inwards, right? So the kingdom is inside of you, which means that anything that you need, you don't need to go outside source, you need to go inwards, right? And as you go inwards, you get to learn things, and you get to, learn about who you are as a person. And when you learn these things, then of course you can conquer the world, and you can take on things that is around you, right? And Masika know that, right? He knows that. That's why, songs like Mirror, that's why they exist, and that's why it's so legendary, right? We can understand that it's him against himself, right? And that's the way to, of course, he perfect, is art, and that's the way how he carry himself, because he's very strategic based on the things that he say, the things that he does, his crowd, the people that is around him. It's, he's very, strategic when it comes to these things. All right, just to check the chat for a little bit. Siobhan, I see you in the chat. Says Gaza run dancehall. All right, we'll see about that, Siobhan. All right, and we have one side G in the chat. All right. I see Let's Travel in the chat. It says Mills. It says just checking in. Hope all one side fans are good enough. John Wick, I see you in the chat. And as we can say, big up to everyone. Who is here to support. Again, we're not here to persuade anyone. The truth is always there, and the truth will always, prevail. It's not rocket science that when we see good things, we don't know what they are, and we don't move towards it. And then, all right, just let them talk, in the chat, guys. By now, crocodiles, we have hard skin, very hard skin. All right, and a lot of them, they are very thin skinned, obviously. But let's continue. And at any point in time, if you guys wanna, the panel is open, the panel is free. In the event that you guys want to, jump on and share your two pieces regarding the movement, regarding to um the evolution, and basically where we are going. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, guys. All right, let's just get some more people in the chat. Don't forget to like up the chat also, guys. All right, let's continue, guys. All right, so we can also think about that, others are, are catching on to the movement that we are about, but some of them, they are, regardless of the fact, they are still, caught up into the system. And being caught up into the system, it's literally a trap. And for those, artists who are caught up in it, they have to be very careful. A comparison that we can make is obviously the artist Asian, who he can say anything that he wants to say at this moment in time, because nobody flags him, because him, but him still say Gaza, right? Him still say Gaza. So as long as those ties are still there, it's like shackles, and how free are you? It's like when people would say, all right, then um it's no longer mental, it's no longer a physical chains, but it's a mental chain, as we can talk about when slavery used to happen. So it's the same thing for some of these artists. They pledge their allegiance, and once they pledge their allegiance, they can say anything as long as they're kept in line. But we, the crocodiles, we're very wild, and we're not here to pledge allegiance to anyone, right? All right. So one thing to always be mindful of, that when it comes to greatness is a journey, and it's not a moment. So it is something that gradually happens, and it happens over time, not just in the blink of an eye. It's something that we have to work on, and you know we have to cultivate it for it to grow, and for us to succeed, right? I want to touch on the mere fact that some of our elders, so-called elders, that is supposed to be holding up the genre, that is supposed to be looking out for the younger generation, are just the music overall. They're nothing but corruption. We can also say that they're very judgmental, and they love likes, right? We don't really have to call any names, because there's a lot of names that literally can come to mind right now, of these individual persons, how they critique, and oftentimes when they critique, you get to understand that they they mainly critique those artists that does not stand with them, that those artists that pave their own way. And that is something that definitely our artists, they're trying to do with our artists. All right, let me see, trying to get into. All right, Dr. Mix, let me see what's going on here where you're not able to get into the chat. Give me 1 second. Hold on, Dr. Mix, I'm trying to see what's going on where you're not able to get into the hold on, let me see. Give me 1 second, Dr. Mix. Give me a second, guys. Dr. Mix, I just added the link again to the chat, and I pinned it. Let me see what's going on here. Try the link again, Dr. Mix, and let me know if it works. I repinned it in the chat just now. Pascal West, I see you. Thanks for joining the live. Dr. Mix, let me know if that link that I posted, if it's not working. All right. While I wait for Dr. Mix to respond in the chat or join the panel, let's continue. Okay. She said the second link all right, let me know if you're able to. All right, let me see it. Was that you? All right, there you go, Dr. Mix. I see you. Dr. Mix, can you hear me?
Yes. Oh, hi. Oh my God. I've been trying to get up here for the longest time.
Oh, I'm so sorry, girl. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. I thought it was my thing that was not working, but like the second link you posted in the chat,
Mm-hmm.
um, took
That one
me
is
here.
working. Perfect.
Yeah, that one is working fine.
Okay. All right. So how have your day been? What's been going on? How are you
Firstly,
feeling?
congrats on your second live. It's a second live, right?
The second live, yes.
Yes. It was good. It was good. John Wick's live was also pretty good today. Um, I love your topic, by the way, and I do think it's a very vital and important topic because one side is so different. Like I
Mm-hmm.
noticed glaring differences in how we treat our people and what we
Mm-hmm.
represent in comparison to what Gaza and Sparta and you probably don't want to call the name, but me will call the name them for your girl, my background and Vendetta and the other camps, just a glaring difference where we're not cult. It's not about just blindly accepting, anything. I was in a comment section today under the post
Mm-hmm.
where I think it was 21 Crime that posted the video, a throwback video of Nuffy and Massacre. I think they were on some stage because Massacre was getting some award. I think it was in London. I
Okay.
don't remember where. And somebody in the comment that was a Gaza fan said that, like him support Gaza irrespective of if them wrong or them right. And that's called loyalty. Some respond and me say, no, that's actually called stupidity. Because why would you be supporting something that's wrong? Like, and it just gives you such a deep insight as to
Mm-hmm.
what the different fan bases think based on what their artists represent. And it's such a reflection of who the artist is. If you notice what our vlogs and our lives are about, it's really about edifying and educating people about the artist's music and the hidden messages and just talking about the upsurgence of Massacre's fans and the Crocs and what it is we're about as well. But you get to see just how they think that just because you support an artist means that if he's wrong, Sam can thief the man money and it's fine
Mm,
because he's
that
cartel and
part.
yeah, one artist can come and promote Lick Out Batty and it's fine because they support your artist, and the next one come and
Mm,
promote demon worship and it's fine because it's your artist. And you see a lot of that happening with the fan bases, whereas one side
mm-hmm.
we're a lot deeper in our thought process and how we choose to, first of all, our artist is not a normal artist.
Mm-hmm.
One, and I think a lot of the crux are even the more mature crooks in just delving a little bit deeper into the music are learning just the layers of how genius the artist is. And it's adoration, not like the worship kind of adoration, but the adoration that's kind of like respect, and we have morals. There's morals over here.
Yeah,
We have standards.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree with you more, but before I even get anywhere, say anything else, Dr. Mix, I just wanna, big you up, and I just wanna congratulate you on your journey. A lot of these songs, we the fans have been listening to them, but we may not get that deeper meaning and that deeper effect, behind it. And to have you, be able to break that down for us, both we call it, from just the physical, but from the physical, both mind, soul, and body. It's really refreshing to see. And again, we can compare, like who else is out there that's doing these things,
You're
right?
welcome, honey. Thank you.
Who else is doing it? Everybody, the pan corner, they got them and miggle, right? Bleach out them skin, them, them have to, out in the sun with umbrella. You know what I mean? From the women, them losing their mind, all, in the music, all they can hear about, or how all that there is to teach them is, down in a throat and all of those things. So it's really refreshing when the person or the artist that we follow is a representation of us. And that is the reason why we can definitely see where his fan base doesn't only stop at the young youths. There's middle class people and there's older people who have utmost respect for this individual, right? And when Cartel was at the age that Massacre is right now, he was just a turmoil and an uproar in dancehall. Nobody really respect him. Nobody really, because his music did not have any substance, and it kind of remind me of what you were saying last night, Dr. Mix, that there's nothing special about this man. There's nothing special about him for real, and that's what I was saying the other day, that maturing is understand that a lot of these artists music is just rubbish. There's no substance. We can pull for one of them song here in the future. We can share this with the grandkids, or share this with with the younger generation, because it's all rubbish. you know so it's really something to to look into, that the artist is a representation of us, and vice versa. And all I can say is just the Gaza ship it's sinking. It really is sinking.
It has sunk and it has rotten at the bottom of the ocean. I feel like when you have an artist that, and it's such a profound thing to look at, like when since Cartel has been released from prison, there has been a lot of division in the music. That
Mm-hmm.
if it was there before, the face of dancehall had more unity. And so everybody felt like dancehall was finally poised to
Mm-hmm.
kind of get back on a global stage, where we rightfully belong. You know what I mean? Because
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot of new music that's coming out with Afrobeats and even reggaeton, and a lot of other people just competing. And since his release, you've noticed so much division, clash, and war, and everybody now having to be forced to pick side. And that's what happens when you put an idiot at the helm of
Yeah.
dancehall. And I say that with the utmost caution, because I don't believe he's at the helm. But when you put the crown on somebody's head that feels like the music should start and stop with them, you force people to choose. So if an artist comes out, and that's going to inadvertently stifle a lot of new artists, whether him a lock gate, pull gate, or him a say don't play or play. A lot of the Gaza fans, who have a big following for some reason, because people are just idiots, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
are now looking to see if the newer people are coming and they're kissing the ring.
Mm-hmm.
And if
Mm-hmm.
them don't kiss the ring, then them not get to listen to, them not get to play. Or because Massacre is now public enemy number one.
Mm-hmm.
If a artist comes out and chooses to decide, Massacre's message is what I prefer, then that artist inadvertently gets pushed to the sideline. And that to me is one of the reasons why it's gonna be difficult for dancehall to take back its rightful place, is because that man that they have chosen to put as the representation and at the helm of it is so divisive in the way that he talks, because and thinks and acts, and everybody around him needs to be, because he's so insecure. He's like a teeny tiny insecure man,
Mm-hmm.
that everybody need to worship him and need to
Frog
adore him.
looking.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
He needs that. And so if he does not get that, he gets so triggered triggered every time somebody come out and have any kind of confidence in themselves, because really he wants his confidence to be tied up in what him thinks about you. Masika's
Mhm.
message is completely different. Masika's
Mhm.
message is about realizing your own internal kingship
Yep.
and own internal kingdom that you represent. And that's
Mhm.
a threat to anybody who wants to control you.
Yep. Absolutely. And notice, Dr. Mix and the chat, how there was like, you remember reading on the Bible and it said there was silence in heaven for half an hour. You realize when he came out of prison, it seemed like there was a silence in dancehall for half an hour, right? Or could be more, right? Given the fact that I believe there was mixed feelings. There was mixed feelings. People don't know how to act, how to relate, because you said something earlier regarding when he was locked away, people were doing their own thing. They were, some people were being their off, their authentic self in regards to, how they want to portray their music. Even those who were allegedly, kissing the ring, if if we can attest to these things. But then as soon as he came out, it seemed like some artists that didn't know to act. Notice on social media how some were bigging him up, and then some was like they kept to the side for a second, and then it's like they had no other choice but to join in with everybody else. Big up world boss, and welcome out, and this and that and all, type of things, that was happening. So it makes you wonder, like, what is behind this facade, or if we can say a facade. Is it that people are scared? Is it that, they feel threatened? Is it, what is behind it? How deep does this indoctrination goes, where you know you have to kiss the ring, or you have to put your career at this individual feet to be accepted? It has to be a sense of self hate. You don't know anything about yourself, right? And it goes back to, the kingdom. Know thyself, because once you know thyself, you cannot easily be manipulated.
Yeah, very on point. And one of the things too, as well, Mel, is with the thing is, if you can, if your loyalty is up for sale, then the man with with money to buy is always gonna have the most influence. Not only the man with the money to buy, but the man who is willing to buy. And
Hmm.
we know that with Geza and Fagisha, he has both the resources, the insecurity, and the willingness to buy loyalty. Perfect example. There's a clip going around of TikTok boss. I know lots of people know TikTok boss. And him use the man's sound, and the way that him pay the man is a lion on TikTok.
Oh
First of
yeah,
all, that's
I
a
saw
huge
that.
disrespect. Like, compensate the man properly. But that's on brand for Fagisha, is to use people's clout and then pay them dirt. Not only that, the moment that TikTok boss got the lion, Adi, I'm a daddy.
Hmm. I
What do
thought I
you
was the only
mean?
one who noticed that. Oh
What
my
do you mean,
gosh.
Adi, are your daddy? What? You're a grown ass man. Why are you
Hmm.
calling the next man your daddy? And it's just, I'm wondering, like what is the reason for, the loyalty is up for sale. Everybody's loyalty. Cardi B on her album, when she that this JT say your loyalty depends on who you're around. And you would be amazed at how many people are willing, or whose loyalty has a price on it. The thing is, Masika is not neither way. Masika has the resources to buy loyalty, but his moral stand and his moral high ground will never allow him to, because he's so confident in what he has and what he carries, that the music is going to be what makes you a loyal fan to Massacre.
Hmm.
Because you connect and you're aligned on the same moral ground. But with Cartel, he's willing to buy. I mean, you notice when the man come out of prison, him go up on a world tour of buying.
Hmm. Hmm.
Buy this, buy. You get a car, you get a car, you get a car, like him a Oprah.
Mm-hmm.
right? And he make sure
Price is
say
right, man. That is right on the price is right.
yeah, man, and he make sure him go up and he make sure him go back to the people them when him used to beat up at the studio, and he make sure say him go page them. You think that page was because he missed them? None of them people ever pay him no attention in a prison. So we know say it is not out of you were there for
Mm-hmm.
me when I was locked up. We know say never that because the man come out and talk about who was consistently visiting him in prison, and the people them when him go look for never the one upon that the list there. So we know
Mm-hmm.
it is not out of let me just show you and show you
Yes.
respect and love because you showed me. It was out of you better shut the fuck up. That's
Mm-hmm.
what that was. I don't know if nobody pick up that, but that's what that was about to go. So even the moment he come out of prison, he wasn't a changed person. He never changed when him go. He wasn't a changed person in, and he wasn't a changed person out of. And that man
Mm-hmm.
came and caused so much division with the dark cloud and the stench of evil when carry in dancehall. And now you have the people them we are massacre fan where them have a pick side because if them ever dear for even say, but yeah, but maybe cartel have influence, but you can't deny when massacre I do then it's a peer suck your mother and this and
Mm-hmm.
all kind of something that you can't rate two artists one time because it feels like a betrayal of the other. And that's what he has done. That's where them claims that the king has done. That is not greatness. That is evil.
Mm-hmm. Dictatorship. Dictatorship. I mean, I call nobody name coming I want them run me out of them country. But anyways, very, very good point on that, Dr. Mix. And I just want to chime in based on what you just made mention of the money. It is said that the love of money is the root of all evil. Not the money itself, no, but the love of the money is the root of all evil. Right? So the money is what had us, not us, the fans here for Massacre, but the fans are the Gaza fans are some fans overall forgetting his past crimes. And like you said, that this might have not changed, right? Change is one of the hard if you broke one specific type of way doctor makes that one of the hardest thing for do. If me get up 10 a.m. every morning and eat ice cream, right? Before me go to the gym go work out, cause me love ice cream is gonna be one of the hardest thing for break out of, right? Cause habits, all habits in die hard, as it says, right? So the money had us or had them forget about his past crime, right? His Without his money, what would he be? So for a lot of people who love to play the levels card and oh Massacre is not on his level and who is on Massacre level, that's who he needs to size up with. Like what? Like what? Like what does that even mean? Right? When him kicked down Ninja Man on stage, what level was he then? Because Ninja Man was a bigger artist than he was, right? But the same way how he wanted to build his empire by enemies necessary and he wanted to put it out there that he's one of the greatest. I don't see what Massacre is doing right now that is any different from what he did in the past. And me know if you fact Massacre never kicked down nobody past stage, but have always been moved with elegance and grace, you know. So if Vibes Cartel had come out of prison and he did not have the money that we know he has right now, he wouldn't be the same Vibes Cartel. He wouldn't have been. And I can guarantee you, for those who love to pull the levels card, because it's dancehall and supposed to be about the music and not about because that's what the culture bring to the table, right? His music would not suffice.
So
Name me
true.
one other than God is the greatest. Me not really know the song. Me just know God is the
No
greatest.
other
That
song
is the
other
only
than
problem. There's
yeah,
no other song that was there.
yeah.
But we know back then the foolishness when we used to sing him this when it was in his prime, we could have sung those songs. But
Somebody.
we
Mhm.
go ahead,
Yeah,
Doctor.
somebody no, somebody in the comments said that, and I looked at it and I just wanted to highlight something because I think when we get the chance to educate idiots, we should take it. That's if idiots can be educated. Somebody in the comments say we bad mind the man for his money. Let me teach you something. Money does not equate peace of mind. Money don't equate peace of mind. You see, when you deal in the currency of frequency, the highest amount you can be paid is your peace of mind.
Peace of mind.
And
Tell
as
them
so-
Dr. Mix.
and as somebody who has had the best of both worlds. 'Cause I'm a born and grown in a ghetto. I'm a product of it. So I know what it feels like to not have, and I know what it feels like to having abundance. And let me tell you, on both spectrums, peace of mind was the most expensive thing I could have acquired. There's nothing greater. So you see, when a man have a crown and money, and every minute him have to come out a shade and throw a word, and there behind a people are use them for tear down
Mm-hmm.
other people, that
Mm-hmm.
tells me that that man has no peace of mind in his own castle. Like he's in the castle and he still seeks the authority of the village. That tell me that that man don't have no peace of mind. So when you say we bad mind cartel for him money, you're suggesting that cartel have all the money in the world and nobody else don't have no money. Because over here we have something greater, money and peace of mind. And cartel
Mm-hmm.
cannot say him have peace of mind and can't buy it. No amount of money we make him can't go nowhere go purchase the peace of mind that he seeks to be comfortable and confident in his own self. That is the
Mm-hmm.
greatest thing. So when you come and every minute on talk about the man money more than him, it look like a uno frightened for the man money because me no know me no see nobody else
Are
a talk
them
about cartel
are
money than
them
uno.
are them frightened for the money, Dr. Love, like money is all. Where Bob Marley did say, where Bob Marley did say when them ask him, but what is the greatest thing in life? Me sure he
Mm,
never say about money, because anybody can have money, but like I said, Dr. Mix, and everybody can have peace of mind. You understand? Why you think people are run from themselves? Them move from Jamaica and then go England go live. And then they move from England and then go New Zealand go live. No matter where them go, them have to go with themselves.
mm,
Right? Them have to go with themselves. Right? So you have to know what that peace is. And that's why in the middle of the war, as we Tony Mataran say, we artists could have lie down under one tree upon the beach where
Free,
live. Say,
yeah, the man said the war a tear down
lie
over here.
down.
And the man lie down pow. And him say him look on the man different after that. And realist come say it last night. So is a
Yeah.
man where the world could not burn around him. Is a man where go sit down and have a moment to himself. You
Yeah.
know the peace of mind you have for people over the internet, the social media, the country, a tear down and you just sit down under one beach and relax. Like you can't buy that shit. You
Exactly.
think cartel no eat massacre for a reason? Why is it that you only say cartel have more than massacre, but cartel eat massacre so much till the mall send the whole camp fame and everybody in a cartel camp a come out a disrespect and the man a go around on the internet a give people where disrespect massacre. That sound like somebody where look like say them ahead of somebody. That not sound like somebody where bad mind massacre.
I'm
Because
a,
if you are so confident in a year with yourself and you have the crown on your head, why would you need to be looking at somebody where you claim say you better than?
Amazon King that Dr. Mix on the chat. Amazon King that on a real king that. First of all, that this a king and have no morals. That way I go have to teach the people them say. Nothing at all. Him have to teach the people them say. I'm look how money my use. It come like them wicked king that would I use the food to catch the people them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That is all there is to it. So we need to ask the question, right? And chat, we need to ask the question, right? Without cartel money in 2026, what would he be? What
Nothing.
would he be? Because
That
guess what?
yes.
Guess what? Because a lot of, which I don't even want to get into just yet, but a lot of us massacres fan has been with him since him have probably the shirt and the shoes on him foot before he had what he has right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the money is not all. I mean, I'm saying poor or what you live the worst of the worst, but I'm just saying, you understand?
Yeah.
And maybe
Yeah.
maybe they can say the same thing about cartel. But
Yeah.
me know for your fuck say if Massacre, God forbid, lose everything that he has tomorrow,
And go
the
have himself
music
and then
will
go have him
still
peace
be
and
there.
yes. Mm-hmm.
And the man that he is, he would rebuild everything. And just like Job, he would get back it 10 times 10 because of
Mm-hmm.
the person who miss himself fire in the rain. And him same the reverse time. So what does that tell us? Him a go forward. Even
Yeah.
when life seemed probably a throw him down and him tell we say, even with the broken wings, him still a fly. What type of man is this? I would have wing them broke, you still a fly.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you know what, Mel? I'm so happy you bring up the point there. Two things. Siobhan, and I love the fact that you're over here because we know say over here so no come get edification because we see on treat each other, we no kill each other and kill on each other. So hopefully over here is a little escape for you. But there's you talk about Massacre coming on the internet and talking about him rich. There is more than one way a man can be rich than money. And if you listen Bob Marley and if you listen Mastica, you will learn that richness is not only money. There's a currency of richness. And we just talked about it called peace of mind and self-acceptance and confidence that Gaza does not deal in. Them don't know nothing about the currency of richness there. All them talk about is money, 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 because that's what makes them feel valuable. So without the money, they're nothing. When the man
Hey,
say, sorry, go ahead, Mel.
hold your point. Hold your point. The doctor makes me have to call out this. Diana say, "Big up yourself, Diana. You've been with me since the A1. Respect you and love you, my girl." Diana said that he's the true walking lizard. Too bad mind. He has to keep his shades on. Ain't that the mother effing truth? Oh my God. Don't block them in the chat. Make them express themselves. Cause them head not so right, you know. So let Dr. Mix over here. The therapist got them. Don't bother block them or remove them. Go ahead, Dr. Mix.
When the man say, all when him wins broken, him still fly, it reminded me of this thing that I saw years ago when I was going through a rough patch in life. There was a picture I saw on the internet when there was a bird that was standing on a very flimsy, flimsy branch. The branch was so flimsy to the point where the bird wasn't a big bird, it was like a tiny bird. The bird standing on the branch bent the branch and it was over a cliff. So if the branch break, the bird is probably going to fall. And I thought, what a silly bird. Why would you do something like that? But you know what that bird has? The faith that the bird has in its own wings to fly is greater than the fear it has in the branch breaking. And so it does not matter if the branch won't bend till it busts. The bird has a greater confidence in the wing. All when it broken, it still go work. The bird has a greater confidence in the ability of its wings to elevate it and keep it safe. And that confidence supersedes the fear that that bird has in the branch breaking. That's what that line reminds me of.
Mhm. And tell them Dr. Mix, cause by now me figure out say you're big on um you're big on spirituality. Explain to them that that faith that you're talking about is not the faith that you're hoping and praying and wishing, but is the fate that comes with the action behind it.
Exactly. 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 It's because you are so, and you know, we talk about this all the time. I think one of the things that you learn when you go on any other one side live, them, any one away, any one of us, the men, the women, you learn that there is an overarching theme of deep self actualization and confidence in ourselves and in the artists that we support. And it comes from, and we always talk about it, the frequency of authentic. Somebody said, I'm not say the word frequency because the Gaza people, them take a trigger them because them not a sense. That's true, them done for true. What a
Break it
pound
down
of
for
brain
them,
them
the
walk with.
therapist.
And when you have such a deep knowing confidence within the work you have done within yourself and who you are as a person, it take a lot for shake it. That's why the man can in the middle of one clash and sit down on a beach and
Mm-hmm.
relax and have ultimate peace of mind is because you think him not know say it's written in the stars that in fate as Mel
Mm-hmm.
say, is already determined based on the actions that him put in, the work where him a do. It have to happen. Listen, guys, let me tell you something. You can't go up on a field and plant peas and reap corn, you know. It's impossible. It's
Mm-hmm.
impossible. If you plant peas, I must peas, you go reap, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And that's the same confidence you need for have in the hard work what you do. If you put in the hard work, listen, there has to be a response. There has to be a response. It not got us. It's impossible for the universe not just don't respond to you. Once you put in, and that's where Massacre's confidence come from, is the fact him know say him do the work on himself, him face him demons, him conquering demons, him grow, him become the man that him is supposed to be first, him become the artist that he's supposed to be first, he's the friend that he's supposed to be, he's the father that he's supposed to be, he's the son where he's supposed to be. All of that lines up. There's no disconnect between Massacre the man and Massacre the music, Massacre the message. There's an alignment. I remember yesterday me teaching about alignment of heart and mind, and that is the
Mm-hmm.
highest
Mm-hmm.
level of frequency you can operate in, and you are unstoppable when your heart and your mind. That is where Massacre is now. Is the man, the message, and the music is in perfect alignment. And when you go and see, when you see what 2026 bring. Trust
Mm-hmm.
me, me tell them to get them nebulizer and get them
Mm-hmm.
pump, cause the all who not have asthma, I go get it this year.
Mm-hmm.
Because the man is operating on a frequency where he's gonna be unstoppable, and every ceiling I gonna destroy, and every boundary I gonna knock down, and everything where them say him couldn't do, them I gonna live. Them I gonna tell him
Mm-hmm.
congratulations.
Them a go
They
name
better
them
learn
word,
to
man.
yeah.
Them a go name them word. And speaking of, this year, Dr. Mix on the chat, um, being revolutionary, means, that I can speak for myself, and when I speak for myself, I know I can speak for, for the one side fans as well. It means that we want to see a change that not only starts from the outside but starts with us, right? Masika spoke about the man in the mirror, right? So does Michael Jackson, right? We conquer ourselves first before we can conquer anything, and we can conquer anybody else. Not that we want to conquer people, but I'm just saying that any we conquer inward before we can conquer anything outwards, right? So I just want a little message, to the chat, because sometimes we can pour into one another, that way we can pour into other people, and we can pour into the Gaza people them too. That's why we don't want to block them, but them can see and experience greatness. You understand?
Because of people them not a bottom, that's a go drain out, and pun intended, them gay too.
Man, chat, just believe in yourself, right? We can achieve anything, right? Die on your feet and not on your knees. Create your own identity and be authentic and be true to whatever that you do, right? So we can't feed in upon them, people your energy. We know one of them favorite line, the bad mind. Everything, let them not have nothing else to say, right? But we bad mind cartel, right? What is your to bad mind cartel over? Like the crown with the upon him head, where we artists nobody really want, but because we artists know same insecure. We just aim off for the one thing we make him really, really feel secure, that crown upon him head. Cause remember one time, when him try off a beanie crown and try off a beanie crown and it ain't work, him they start calling himself a dancehall pharaoh. So I know all of a sudden him just feel like say right then now, I feel like I have enough money now, or me come out of prison and, and people can see me sad story, right? So me can go off of the crown right now. And you still him still cannot answer massacre. All that him can't answer, and him couldn't even answer even if him want to, right? Not even if he wanted to, So it's just good to see that we are one of them people that we have sense. And again, it's not that we want to persuade anybody, or we're trying to bring people over to we side, but we just want people to wise up for once, and knowing that the direction, that the music is going, or we want the music to go into, right? We want them to be a part of it, together, right? Not fighting against one another, because that's not what we stand for. When artists big up themselves, and when artists say them want to be certain things, they don't want to critique and we not call out nobody. But we wish them all the best. But for some reason, them can't wish our artists all the best.
We have to take
Why
back
is
the
that
youth them
so?
to revolutionist smell. We have to
Mm-hmm.
take back the youth them. I hope that's a part of your revolution. We have to take back the youths them. The youths them gone astray.
Yeah, them gone astray, of course. Them
The
gone
youth them
astray.
freak out and bleach out and dunce out and this dunce movement and the youth them are walk and a talk about fully dunce. That's not something and all because of them like a idiot artists that will come and try emulate cartel and
Mm.
that kind of influencer. We have to take back the youths them. We have
Them
to
a
take
money.
back the youths
Them a
them.
know. So them a manifest certain things over them. Like I go say fully done. Like them a manifest them things over themselves. Them a know that. You understand? So we have to teach and we have to show them and we have to correct them. You understand? For those who want to be teach and want to be corrected, that is, cause some of them boy, them vibrations so low it gone below the floor. You know. So the music is very high vibrational. We can see the words and we can see the power in the music. Like today, I don't know if you guys have seen the video I post today, a throwback I was just hearing and I was like, you know what, today a Tuesday, let me do a throwback Tuesday. It doesn't have to be a favorite massacre song, but a massacre moment. Like, what were your favorite massacre moment? And as we start to think through my catalog and I do a little research. I book upon the video where he was in school, at a very very young age, and he was freestyling, and I'm like, you know what, I'm like, just looking at him, I'm like, it's just greatness starting out from very early, and he may not have known how great and how impactful he would have been, at that point in time. But look at him now. And again, he has so much to offer and so further, to go when it comes to, the music. And they're scared of it. And, in my opinion, they should be scared, right? Because again, if you can't face the greatness and if you have a different ulterior motive, then you should be scared, right? But some of these young people, they are just stuck in their ways and they just want to be how they want to be, right? So I just want to, to put that out there. Each and every one of us, we have our own, massacre moments, something that make us say one side, or something that pulls us out of the darkest, of times. And sometime life I go too fast, and we just need to slow it down. And we can slow it down by literally, take a seat and listen to a massacre song and get inspired again, pick ourselves up and know say life I go throw we down if we're not firm, right? And you have to live and we have to learn. You understand? And I saw, being a crocodile, we have to have, a thick skin. So for those who say Gaza and vendetta and whatever the case may be, them right to say what they want to say, because at the end of the day, being on this side is not easy. It takes strength, it takes resilience, it takes determination, and it takes wisdom and understanding. Not just the wisdom, but the understanding. And sometimes the information is there, and Dr. Mix, that's why we're glad that you are here, because the information is there, the word is there, the work has been put in by the artist, which we can call it the wisdom behind everything, but the understanding is not there. So we have to teach them and we have to show them that way we can break it down so some of them can say, oh, okay, I said really go. Right. And some of them got stuck in them ways no matter what, for them people and everybody we can save. Look on no one the ark, every day they build the ark and everybody laugh and talk until you see the flood come. So the same thing with massacre. So as well, realists would have said, keep them over there. So we don't really want them jump ship me then turn over there, and sink with the Gaza like Titanic.
Yes. Yes, ma'am. 100% with you on that. We still feel like we need for, save back the
Mm-hmm.
youth. And Massacre is going to be the one to have to remind the youths them of them history as to them come from kings. Them love teach we say, as them love teach with the part of our history where slavery, but them not teach you the part before that.
Mm-hmm.
Where before them come and take we and put we in a shackles, we were kings on thrones and we were queens in kingdoms. You understand? And we were mystical creatures and
Mm-hmm.
we are the source of creation, you
Mm-hmm.
know? but them love teach about we are slave and all kind of something and a lot of these youths these days still in a shackles in the mental shackles. And Massacre is here for remind the youths them about them kingship. They were kings before they became slaves. And that's when the man say every black man a king. That's what I mean. Him no mean like say, don't look on it physically like say the man I say every black man a dancehall king. Cause but me I tell you, you know the people them dance me now like so
Mhm.
irritating sometimes. But we move. It the man no mean say everybody a dancehall king. Right? Dancehall king is a title.
No, sir. No, sir. This is
Trust me.
this is something else. Me
Let me
like when
tell
you say
you,
that.
dunceness irritate me. I'm gonna tell you why. Because me no
Yeah.
mean dunce by book, you know. Me no want nobody think say me there here at like a trip. Me no mean say because me know a whole heap of man when I have a subject to them name and are the smartest set of people them and mother sit down and listen to them talk and reason with them and them have such a day because your greatest teacher alive, you know. So me no
Mm-hmm.
want nobody think say, oh, because they know then that me mean. But you see the youths them dance. And Massacre have to remind them say the crown where them the man a talk about, the man not talk about the Sumfest crown where them put out one chair where them buy on Amazon and put you for sit down in and put one crown. That no, the man don't mean that. The man say you see, before them teach you them about the notice they don't teach you about your kingship, your history of kingship in
Mm-hmm.
school, but they love teach about your fucking slave and about your Homo sapien and you
Mm-hmm.
evolved from monkey. Fuckery.
Lie them a tell. Show that monkey. Eh? Now me
Fuckery.
start up with that, you know, man. Listen, man. Hey, a
Rubbish.
revolution we are talk about when we talk about evolution, you know. Hey.
I met them
Big up,
teach you the foolishness.
big up, Father going at the chat. Hey, that's why we have to take up a book more while and we have to read. Right? When I say watch TV, when I talk about watch on stage and go up on TikTok live and up my chat. You understand? Pick up
Mm-hmm.
a book more while and read certain things so we can have understanding. Right?
Mm-hmm. When the man say every black man a king, the man I remind you say who you are. You are born as you see, you are born as a king. It is in your bloodline. It is your inheritance. You know what inheritance mean? Something that is due unto you. Something
Nobody
that is
can change that. Nobody can change that,
yes.
brother.
Yeah.
That put out for before you were even conceived in your mother womb.
Yeah, you don't
It
have
did
to
it.
work for an inheritance, guys. When we teach you about inheritance, you don't have to work feet. It is imputed unto you. It coming like a cloak. Where you just
Mm-hmm.
put on, it belongs to you. You not have to work feet. You not have to get no requirements feet. You not have to jump no hoops feet. You not have to sell your soul feet. You are born with an inheritance. It belongs to you as long as you are alive. It
Mm-hmm.
is written, it is yours. And that the man I say, your kingship is an inheritance. You don't need to prove yourself. It. The only thing you need to do is walk in your kingship. That is why the man music confuse everybody. Because when he must say years ago, he might talk about king and god, everybody triggered and thinks that he might talk about a literal goat and he might talk about a literal crown. No, the man is going back into his inheritance and he might remind himself and the people them say, this thing here, I was born. Me born with it for my name. Me not have to convince a soul. Me not have to reason with the devil feet. But even have to reason with God feet, cause it's already written. That is what the
Mm-hmm.
man is talking about.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, we have to teach them and make them know because them not so smart, you know. So you have to break it down so they can say, oh, okay, how that them mean, right? And them have to understand too, you know, this revolution it start, you know, in their mind. So we have to teach them, we have to shuffle up, take out them cobweb there in their mind and brush up like we are brush up all us, you know, and clean out things and put in new furniture that, you know, so them can understand. Um just a check in with the chat real quick. Here, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
And guys,
You
if
know
you
where
want
we
to learn the reasoning, click the link and just come in on the box and talk with me.
Yeah, and if you want, you know, don't make the ladies them feel alone. You know, you guys can come in, or other ladies too. You can come in and join in the in the chat, come share, your 2 cents, whatever it is, you guys can come in and you guys can join, and you guys can, share, your views, but with a past experience, based on, things that, or things that you want to say. You guys can, of course, join in. Let me see here. I just run through the chat. All right, Diana said every man has his own journey to their kingship. Some will get it and some won't. All right, true that. Let me
True,
pin that quick
Diana.
and fast.
Diana, you're 100% for now on the mama.
Diana, come jump on, come join with come join with on the panel, no?
Every
So,
man have them own journey for true, and it's up to a man to decide if him a go take up his mantle and walk with it, if him a go bear him cross and do what him need for do.
yep.
The greatest deception that has ever been perpetuated on black men is that we were born as slaves. That's the
Mm-hmm.
greatest deception. You
Yeah.
know, Marcus Garvey talked about it when and Marcus Garvey and Bob Marley talk about mental slavery, release yourself from mental slavery.
Bob
I would
Marley.
say that. Bob
Bob
Marley,
Marley,
right?
man, I teach them a long time, but they're
Teach
not
them.
listening.
You know what mental slavery look like, guys? And I know some love paint one vivid picture. My friend have it send me a storyteller, me I start believer. Let me tell you, if you picture a horse on one chair, and a chair where me and you would have normally sit down on. Let's say on a little white chair them where they had, our white chair, normal Jamaica national chair, the white chair them with it everywhere. And
Mm-hmm.
you go and you tie a horse to that chair and the horse stays. The horse have the power to move that chair there if he want, but the rope is the mental shackle that the horse thinks that he needs to stay tied to that chair because the rope is tied to the chair. I saw one of the youths them are living, I one
Mm-hmm.
of the youths them I live with this invisible rope tie around them neck, from them
Mm-hmm.
brain to fuckery. And them not try to read or elevate or anything at all. Or they're not even trying to be smart in life about nothing at all. You just not try and make yourself any better because you're mentally tied to whatever you think that you are so programmed into thinking that you have to get up. Your natural path of life is you grow and you have to go school, go get 10 subjects and you have to become lawyer, doctor, police teacher, nurse. That's your
Mm-hmm.
only way. A lot of other creative things are so stifled in this country, and it is because you're being programmed. That's the greatest deception that they've perpetuated on the black man, is that you are a slave and that you need to follow people. And so when you have an artist like Massacre and even Bob Marley and Marcus Garvey, because that is where me put Massacre. That's the revolutionist I see Massacre as, with the message where him have,
Mm-hmm.
is I put him up there with the Bob Marley and the well, Marcus Garvey an artist, but he was a revolutionist, as you know. That's where I put him, is when you have somebody, and them kind of people that only come once in a generation. If you notice, them kind of people there with the message that Massacre has don't come around very often. They are the exception, they are the anomaly, because everybody else is a sheep and walking on the same path
Mm-hmm.
where everybody create and is not trying to go against the grain. And the man say fuck them system, and
Mm-hmm.
everybody have a problem. That is
Everybody
the kind of
begs.
message where Massacre
Yep.
have.
But the change is here, Dr. Mix, and it's here to break musical boundaries and any other type of boundaries that need to be broken. It's here on a musical aspect to blend the genres or invite new ones, so the youth them can be themselves, and give voice, to the unheard, influence language and identity, cause them lost, them don't know themselves. And that is one of the things too. Them don't know them, so they know who them is. Outside the cartel, especially those who are in closer circle, they don't know themselves outside of him. You understand? And it's not like them have a choice anyways to know themselves outside of him, because some of them get lost. That's why in Diana said earlier, such man a walk around looking like a real lizard. You understand? Because based on what him do to lizard. You understand? So the change is definitely needed.
That
And
Diana said.
yeah, remember me tell us, yeah, said Walker would look like a lizard in her
That's
shades. A real lizard in her shades, the backside.
and him skin just look crab a crab.
Man, him ugly up. Me say all of the
Man,
money in our
listen,
world
me
and him
see
still
him
not
skin
cute.
like man get some glycolic acid or something for resurface and smooth out your skin, brother. You walk with scales.
You want some over 50 vitamins, vitamins and mineral 50
From
plus.
Centrum 50.
Sell some 50 man. No, so all of the money in the world, you look just look rough. Like hard life still there. May I tell you, but I am not a musical revolutionist, but here are some of those musical revolutionists that have impacted a lot of people. We can start off with the great Michael Jackson. There's no other Michael Jackson we know it. He has his own identity. From music videos that looks like a movie. To Bob
Mm-hmm.
Marley, the voice, justice for the people and unity. That's what he speaks on. There's nobody else like Bob Marley. Bob Marley is just Bob. And we
Mm-hmm.
have people like Aretha Franklin who have transformed soul and music, right? And female empowerment. And we need female empowerment more than anything else right now.
Yep.
You understand? So
Mm-hmm.
a revolutionist does not follow trends, right? They simply create them. And that is what Massacre does. Him not follow trend, him not follow back at him do him wanna thing. He creates these things. That's why
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, because him not bleach and him not green and not follow back at.
Right.
That's what people are gonna hate him for that and have hated him for that, right? Simply because he has his own identity and people don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But what makes Massacre revolutionary is, in my opinion, is the risk of the criticism and the rejection, but still it keeps going. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. To
Can
go
the
against the
world
grain.
the world a burn up, boy, I don't know how him do it, but me I tell you, boy, me say na the clash boy, me tell you, say, boy, not that me nervous for him, but when me see like all of them people and then comment and this and that, me can't take them on by myself, but just rather drop a nuke and just kill off everybody. Um, I'm just saying, right? Me wish me didn't know no earlier before me say me I take on everybody when me can, right? Me I tell us if it a week, then me I tell us say me and me growth on Instagram, me can tell us say was yes, as it growth in terms of like people who have come to my page because me say and me and them Dr. Mix, me I tell you, me and
Mm-hmm.
them me say me I defend the artist, me I defend him in a man and if you hear this man and I watch through just I lie down and I relax himself and think
Mm-hmm.
yes, there's no other thing like there's no other feelings and there's no other what can we say how great and extraordinary this man is, so to be able to in the criticism and rejection, he still stand firm.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? The challenge the social norms based on what everybody think the norm should be. You know, change the industry standard,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Free up
Because after the
dancehall.
next thing, Doctor makes for know say boy, a standard is so low. And the next
Mm-hmm.
man I try for right, you think is a easy thing, the next man I try for help lift that standard, you think is a easy thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Especially when a man want live film standard and then comfortable and okay with the spa them there. You think that is a easy thing? Man, I say, hey,
Mm-hmm. The man come back and make people know say you can drop a you can drop album.
yeah,
Like how much people start go back in an album mode. And let me tell you how impactful that was. And them love talk about Massacre have no impact. Nobody did a listen to Cartel when him a drop album because a pure shit him drop, right? None of them never make no sense. You see when Massacre drop 438 and then him follow up with GOK and it was too solid. Me even reach her love her name is Love yet. Mega focus on them two there.
mm-hmm.
All of a sudden it became an expectation from the fans that the artist, it's a natural organic progression of your career to drop an album till the fan base them start ask for album.
Me tell you something, Doctor Mix. You see today me got the gym. You see, I'ma say from me open the door, I'ma go through it. Me say me listen to her name is Love.
Mm-hmm.
Come what go the gym, all the way me listen to the very last song until me drop in at the gym. And when me in at the gym, a 438. You understand? So it's like I'm
Mm-hmm.
when I talk about nobody, I know peer pressure thing, and nobody na beg we and when it's a show face thing, you know what we are do
Yeah.
this, we are listen to the music because a substantial music, because for one, me know me gonna need my motivation in at the gym for one. You understand me know me need me warm up song them. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
When me did it, pan the treadmill and me a walk, me I listen to all waterfall, any song can run. Me I tell us is the mere fact that the music is so great and there's different areas that we can literally select from. And to those people who them wicked, like to say like Massacre have that catalog literally. And the
They
other
have
night we
party
literally
for
I
several
listen to
hours.
song. Well, listen to songs for hours. Like, what are these people saying?
You
And we
all have
not
to
talk
buckle the
about no bugger.
DJ.
We not talk about no bugger, and more than half of these songs, if not more, are hits songs. And we hear it to sound like a scratch record, but it is what it is because not really in the history of dancehall have you had an artist not only being consistent, but is creating quality music and is a natural hit. Because we
Mm-hmm.
know there are artists who put out song because they put out songs say because they want to get the views. We know, right?
Mm-hmm.
But our artist is very strategic in everything that he does. And
Mm-hmm.
the man, there's a quality over quantity.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So it's just a phenomenal thing to talk about the artist and know that him, what him represent and to be a part of this journey, to be
Mm-hmm.
in his kingdom, with him as as a great ruler and have the people's best interest at heart.
Yeah. You see how with the person here said that just to show you money cannot make you look fine. A true OD the man skin look like Pebble Dash. But you know what? You see the same. A true the man, let me tell you,
Crocodile Dundee.
you see how people still play Bob Marley's music now, and you see like that's what timelessness looks like. And
Mm-hmm,
when you look at 438 and GOK still charting, it's like every time a new wave of crooks come in, the album rises in the charts. You can see it
mm-hmm,
when people start to discover who Massacre is. You see the album them shoot up on the charts, right? And
mm-hmm,
that shows you that the music transcends generations. Like we are the generation that Massacre has inspired, but there's a new generation that is coming up that is also inspiring, that him a place the crown pan for them head to, or the man them a take up them own a crown, I should say, like what we see Nigeria do the other day. You know how powerful it is of a statement for somebody say every black man a king. Like I will never forget that. I want every black man looking at the mirror every day and tell yourself say you're a king, whether you're in a one castle or you don't in a one castle. Take up your perpetual crown, your crown, and put it on your head every day and start acting like you're a king. Every black man a king. The man
mm-hmm.
already stand in a road and tell you
Thing in
say,
the earth,
yeah, king, but
bro.
you know what him can't do? Him can't put the crown on the head for you. And you have to take up your crown, but him a tell you say your inheritance is your kingship. And you're a king, but you've inherited that kingship. You're born with it by your name, it's in your bloodline, it written, and nobody can take it from you. And that's what the message is. And I hope the younger artists, what do you see? The guy with them say in a critical flow, 10 tour in a one, in a massacre flow named critical, do a song, I praise mockers. I mean look at me, I say, really?
Mm-hmm,
You got to be kidding me. All of this, the rise of the mockers, rise of the dunce man them, rise of the man them in them princess era. Where is all of this coming from? It a come from the bitchy music where them king of dance all
man.
I do. And the
Me hate a
feelings, the
feminine
feelings,
man.
the feminine and the
Me say
femininity.
if you want turn me on, man, be a feminine man will love chat off your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
This feminine chatterbox thing. A man fi be mysterious and act like a man. Go out and go fi where you want, go fi where you want, man, and stop with the next man fi give it to you. Or what do you man?
Right, remember
You
you
get
said
me,
it.
hey, you get me mad for a second. The Dr. Biggs. Me say big old great tone 40 or almost 50 year old daddy, daddy. Yeah, idiot.
No man about man and me daddy. Big
Like
fish.
are you stupid? Like, come on, like what really go through your head? You understand? Like,
Somebody come in for your panel.
I think was it a father gore, are you that?
Yeah,
Big up Father Gore.
Big up father gore, one and only.
manners. Me start drive, so I can't text, but me just I call for this big enough, and make her know say me love her know her work and on compliment each other. You see me? Me love the reason you see it, and I whole thing is a fact. You see me? I say, and me just I hope to the thing, the channel them grow when the thing can't whatever them use when you anyway when it come, it come. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I love the reasoning and I love the energy. So I just
Thank
make
you,
a no
Father
say no.
Gore.
Me there support but me I listen. So me I say.
Yes.
Thank you,
And
father
And
thank you for
gore.
big up
always
all
being
of the
so supportive.
Yeah, you've always
yeah,
been
well done.
supportive, yeah.
Well, I'm my thing that our full time now start support something will make sense. So me I say positivity you see it, you know.
Yeah, yeah,
So
absolutely.
that monetize, yeah, that's what me I look for. But that's open the thing get monetize as soon as possible so can be a better support the time they see it.
Yeah,
And,
we,
and,
we,
and,
we,
and,
we're
and keep
working on it.
keep up the good work, man. Keep up the good work, and it's not all the time people are want to sit down and listen to fuckery, you know. Cause
Yeah,
whole good thing out that need to be said. You understand?
yeah, absolutely agree.
Yeah. We both of you speaking right now, like gonna some university and have some major discussion with some student and thing. But like right now, I'm a student of the class, and just keep up the good work, man. You see
Thank
it.
you, Father Gore.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Father
man,
Gore.
me there go and listen to Mr. Start drive so I can now got to follow on the phone and texting part and big up all the ladies and collect a peer woman in the night chat. Big up the ladies. I first challenge myself for that so much man,
Yeah,
which
we
is
got
good.
Yeah,
let
man.
not let not have that other vibe
No,
there.
let me rephrase. Well, I first movement. Mister so much women that champion the artists, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
which is good.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
all the ladies and pick up themselves, especially when them was a trouble me, you know. J Empress and Nakia.
Big up J
But
Yeah.
Empress, man.
Nakia, and it all works,
Mm-hmm.
man.
Mm-hmm.
So me there go and listen.
All
The
right, Father
swamp
Gore.
love the ladies and the ladies love the swamp, you know?
Yeah,
So so
absolutely.
so so if you go man, no doubt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that are my 2 points.
Thank you, Father Gore, and big up yourself all the time.
Alright, it's
Big up
blessing.
yourself, Father Gore. Big up, big up.
All right.
All right, big up Sabrina in the chat. Sabrina said they show the quality of the croc women. We're just trying to lead by example. That way, other people can. Sometimes people need to see a mirror, so they can be hopefully inspired and know that they can do it. The same way when we see our artist and we see the things that he does and what he say, and we are empowered by him.
The Empress of the people, they're my father. They have daddy issues. That's true.
I
They,
believe so too. I
I
mean,
who
I
set
tell
a
you,
big man, me love to call big man them daddy. When they when a band them, when them no come out of them seed bag. Run up
man,
and down and call man them daddy. Come on, man.
a ugly one at that. They make boy. Me tell you, ugly smell like me tell you
Cartel
like
ugly fit
cartel.
true, like cartel has a face where only a mother could love,
Me say all like the woman they rotted. What's worse when they wake up at morning time? Me don't know how that boy. Me tell you, boy. Me never want get too too critical. But like, figure wake up said that him a morning time to rotted to
See
backside.
them stomach strong, me not lie.
Me strong
And
in
no
him.
amount of money couldn't make me face that at daytime.
But I'm not that alone. Like me say, you put on quality clothes upon the man and the man still look like down a town. You know realize still look like down a town same
Like,
way.
all of them loader man.
Me I tell you. Walk pan garbage truck every morning pass through the town. Me I tell you, no amount of clothes, no amount of money, like something I tell us what yeah, are they bad things when doing in a life, you know?
And the bad things I show up on him. Not the way
Are
him
the
do.
bad things bad things that show up on him?
Not the way him do. Him can't look refined, none at all. Him just
Nothing.
look
Big up the whole
tough.
kid.
He look
That's a
hard
check on me.
boiled, man.
Man, look at the hard boy leg. Nothing. Tell you. No, man, me, no, me say me look, me are looking but me not really say nothing, but but why should me up on the panel and now, me just a let it out, like, really and truly, me no know, like, oh, this man I look so like, me I tell you, and then he go stop bleach, me and if I did bleach, maybe, what make his skin look so, maybe I did bleach, trying to bleach all of these years, I didn't be safe to top him, just look like a somebody pies, you know, your body pies, you look black, he look like somebody pies name man, like him pies name bloodstream. Something alright. I don't why is this other
Something
just
right.
Graves
Something
disease.
right.
This right.
Let me tell you about karma. True. The
Man,
man look
are the wickedness and man are walking iniquity.
the man look like one unpaved road. Him just
Man,
look rough, like, and you have
be
so
a
much money you
patrol.
can't even, yeah,
No,
and you can't even
sir.
look. Him just like, and him walk, and when him walk, him and them can't stay on him side, and
So
then him
well on
foot
there.
them bend
So
up.
well on there. I saw him like them always wide. I said, why I said always him like them wide.
Him know when him go to prison, him get me no know what them did do to him in a prison. When him come out, him foot them can't.
Listen to me. Listen, I will drop off of this bed here, though. I roll go outside. Me, I say, no, stop. Like, me, I say, I say, me look on him good. Me, I say, no, so him like a do real, like a real thing there. Wide like a.
Him white for true. Him white, you know, say him white for true. Him look true, Mel.
No man,
Mel,
he
you're
foot
terrible.
them wide like a highway two. You know what highway 2000 they just make a saying like them wide. Me I say me not, but me never remember. See, I saw it, I same like them little wide. No,
Him
sir.
look white for true. Me tell you, say the man a walk, and it's like like the 600 pound life people and we walk, and everything move to the left and everything move to
The
the right,
sumo wrestler
and him
them,
and them
like me I
can't
say,
close up.
the sumo wrestler them without the what is a skinny sumo wrestler cause in on a fat, you know, the skinny sumo wrestler
No,
them,
me
you know.
not control her, but make she talk.
No, me say me I look upon him good doctor mix. Me I say me I look upon him. I say this a man ya. Me I say me sure a cartel is this or a cartel cousin. Call me I say like
No. And him
and
always have on the stupid looking glasses for hide him face. Cause him ugly, cause him yeah them a pulp out of the eye socket.
and lizard. Me tell her say a lizard. You know I'm not say lizard. A lizard. Let me say a lizard.
Like him kill lizard and lizard decide for hunt him.
A hand him lizard up it turn up in him to backside. And then must see always have the hunchback, you know, same him look more like a tortoise. No sir. Him not look good, sir. Him not look good at all. Boy. You no look good at all. Me I tell you, all of the glass them make it give me all of the glass them making wear them, sir. All of the glass them because why me I tell you something wrong somewhere. But them say
Say look
no,
like an inflated bullfrog. A true.
him no look good, man. Him look like me tell you, you know grung lizard,
Yeah.
Dr. Mix, you know grung lizard, right? I
Yeah.
saw the man look like a grung lizard, bro. Like
A true. Yeah, but then
no,
if you watch I mean if the Canada show or the UK show when the man dip on the stage a jump and them did make the meme. And him foot them wide open, cause you know same can't like him foot them and him a jump. Me never see somebody jump with them foot so wide open. Get
mm-mm.
and him
You know,
literally look like him constipated, like if you move him too tough, him just crack. Like him just start crack open.
yeah, say
Man,
Humpty Dumpty man. Humpty Dumpty without the wall. Without sitting on the wall. You need that
it's
braces for them foot there.
it's the skinny
My
sumo
God.
wrestler for me because you're spot on. You're
Yeah,
spot
because him a move from side to side with the white foot them. If he a skinny person like that, like him have on whole heap of weight on him. No, sir.
really kill me.
And then at this man
Oh
we
my
feel
god.
listen. At this man we feel listen. Doctor Mix. We go give we them nice song where Massacre give we. Them
Mm.
I call the man dark shit sitting there like, are you serious? This year fucking Sharaga? Man,
Hey, Bunty didn't know where am I doing and call him Faggy Shiner. I would he
but
call him Fraggy. I would he call and that's why Massacre they kick the Fraggy in the autocrat. I would he call him Fraggy. I would give him that name there. Fraggy. They've never give him a better name. The man look, hey, well, sometime I go over and page and I just a low and frag emoji. Me see a man comment, him if I delete them. Me couldn't,
Lord God, me say, hey, we need to send a frog in our box game. I want address.
me no know, me know.
Man, and then they say, hey, and then they sit up for sun festival in that she like a frog prince.
In the chair with him foot them wide open like
Like
him
a
can't lock him foot them.
man, like a frog prince rotted in the chair. I spy, me see I spy she,
King
hey,
frog. Me don't really want to start for she, no, cause trust me, me just be disappointed in a she as a woman. But we all love and adore and worship. Every year you start the year with
speak for
gospel music and
yourself,
you're over
bro.
there. Exactly. And you over there talk about worship, man. Worship,
Mm-hmm.
man. Get it together.
She and Aishana. I want to Aishana. She alright? Like why? She looks so like a majestic, like a lone majestic. No, sir.
You can't tell her, so she not the artist thing I really right now, you know, cause you know, I don't business for them.
No, sir.
I don't business
I
for
tell
them,
you.
honestly. Me laugh till my nose are run to rotted. But now come back up if I know live with you. You not have
No
no
man.
behavior.
No, me just I think to myself, man, cause me say me look on him good from them time then come out and me say no, so me just him just turn off like like and some things where I sing about me and one girl in a one comment section one time say say you have to go sit down now and tell girl about balls. Me not out sitting there. Nobody want you put your grey balls in nobody. I mean I think when I say gonna get a
No,
pint.
true. A true male, him shrivel up balls. Why
Did
him
it?
still a sing song
You
about him
figure sit
shrivel up
you
balls?
figure sit down one side in my grandfather you know. Figure sit down one how can I think them be there if they are sing about like a
And I
different
talk
era
about
like
your switch woman with your son.
yeah like what like you think say you're young sir. Cause you need to go sit down one second piss and go your bed like
Eh?
what is like are you serious like what kind of thing this him really did there I sing about at the 13 years in a prison like nothing feel like you reflect on and think I say boy at different era and whatnot I think say at early 2000 is
Mm.
right
No little countries. You remember when about me hate to bring up this a freaky rasta you can nasty the gates of Zion. But you remember when
how
Jack
that
Kennedy come out of prison and come sing about prison and bed of roses and behind these
imagine
prison walls and get
imagine
to and
next
biggest hit them. And
imagine
this
next
idiot
one I
can
want
come out and all him can sing about a Christmas body. Him and him son switch gal and fuck them. Madman.
imagine
Old
next one
madman.
imagine next one Dr. Mix I want thump him in the back no this hey me don't know what of them you know the money can't change about turn in a loan idiot. No, sir. Nothing substantial, nothing really is like everybody just I do the one thing and I say not the one thing. No, sir. Me I tell you that's why I tell you say boy. That's why Mascai out here create lasting music, man. Legendary,
Mm.
young legend never die,
Yeah,
me I
but you
tell
know,
you.
him not age good. Look at how Mavado still. Look how Mavado, you know, say come Mavado nice and firm.
Mm-hmm.
Him and Cartel are same age. I'm younger than Cartel. First of all, before me even continue.
I
Him
think
younger
say
than,
I think him and mother in the in man cartel in the same age group, But what you know no, the
look at
money
all Buju
chase
then. Look at
Movado.
all
Hold
Buju.
on
You
no.
know, say everybody are age good and Cartel are age
Yes.
like porridge. Cartel not age good none at all.
Soft, soft and mushy mushy. Like a whole tomato.
So they throw soft tomato up on the wall and it was just splat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Him and
everybody are
Movado in
age
the
good.
same age group. Buju look good,
Buju
Buju
look
look
good and
good, you
Mavado look nice
fat.
too. Yeah, don't
Movado
all
look nice
elephant man
too.
are age better than Cartel.
I mean, I say, Elephant man look like he look like he look the same way to me, like him nah.
Mm-hmm.
Like him not age or anything else. You know who look good to Spragga Benz look really good too.
Even Baby Sham, the one of
Baby
them
shop.
in that
Oh,
age group, that age good. Me know what me that, you know what me want Baby Sham do? I want Baby Sham to record a video of him eating garlic because me swear that man there one vampire.
man.
That man have to be a vampire because he does not age.
Baby Sham look good. Baby Sham look really good. Good. And being a look too bad in a minus the belly there. Coming in out like a rolling calf with a belly there. For a skinny man.
I don't think he's well either, you know.
We being man.
Yeah, I don't know how true it is, but I don't think he's like that well. But everybody in a cartel age group where him grew up in the industry with is aging like fine wine. And cartel just and maybe and Gaza would have it for say them not have as much money as cartel, but cartel lumpy. Him
Like a
lumpy
porridge
bad
for
cartel
true.
look horrible.
Shakira, big up yourself, Shakira Walter said pure lump like porridge. And when I
Mm-hmm.
talk about a refined porridge, I talk about them food for the poor porridge, you know, cornmeal porridge.
Mm-hmm. The one them we don't mix out good.
Oh,
Sham Island girl said Sham younger than them. Okay, Sham young. Sham
oh,
you not same age though.
look good
But
for true, man.
can't tell now age of all of the sin and all of the evil. And that's how much things can Beenie Man have. Can't
Mm-hmm.
tell all of this sin, all of every life, when everything we him ever do in a life, I depend him right now. That's why I may say, when you come over here and talk about people bad mind, just go take a look at cartel.
Mm-hmm.
Take a
Diana
look
say
at cartel.
Diana say cartel drain every man energy. Movada, I said Movada looking well buff. Movada had to get away from him. Everybody left him out on weight. He was just bad energy. Bad
That's
energy, man.
true.
Fear man, we are consume everybody energy. Things same when I look better.
Let me,
Am I on the live?
Oh yeah,
yes,
you're
darling.
here. You're here,
Oh,
Father
Father
God.
girl,
Me,
you
me,
will be a bad.
no, no,
Jesus
no, I'm
Christ.
come. Now, I'm come back. I'm here to touch on point. I say me have to say something. Cause me can't text. When you talk about like we say we cartel sing about and Jack here and
Mm,
whatever. But at the end of the day, yeah. So I say man, we man with a narcissist, but if you blame the woman them to man, because say me have to give and take with the artist. I mean, you want me to give and take. Cause
mm-hmm.
I never know say when man has
Mm-hmm.
sex woman, I never know say piss pan was a part of sex. I never know say there's that exists in Jamaica. No, a Lee, me know that Me,
That's true.
and also the woman them fantasize now something like that. Piss pan, pitch in her mouth.
I mean, I
Like that, I
tile
look
it
at her
down.
say girl, like a dirty girl I talk about how she lick up bottom man, taking a bottom man and sitting there.
Mm,
I never know so they just sit there with your Jamaican and it's like people ain't gone so while. But so why me I say,
You're right
now I'm
about
an
that, Father
excuse for
God.
them.
Yeah.
Eh? Eh?
Yeah, it take two for tango. Cause if the woman them
Yeah,
that
but
true.
say yo, like move from your soul with that.
yeah, is it standard what they might all our women too, cause not just young people alone. But when I say
Mm-hmm.
the women, some of these women in general, is it standard when them fall too, because if them start up and say they don't want that and they not do that, it can't happen.
Yeah.
And therefore singing about it, they would have made no sense to sing about it. But again too, may I have to give and take with the artists and because me never know so they sitting there go on. Man a piss pie and it's a fun.
When you say father going all your life of living, you never know say
All
people
your
are
life.
piss fan people.
But me never know so they sitting there a form a part of romance. you know. And then this a girl with up on YouTube now I talk how much batty she lick out and like she's so proud about it.
She
Lord
proud
God.
about it,
Sick,
Father Gore.
stink like that.
Father Gore, she very
All,
proud about it. She's
all them
very
the girl,
proud.
Yeah.
all them the girl
But
they
I
couldn't
like
chat up in my face.
but I
Take my
want but I want to know all the man where she there with feel like she can't live in a man. I any man I got any man who live in there must hide.
No,
I
the
don't
man where
think
she
so.
there with love film battle lick out too. So it
Lord
never
God.
Jesus
problem.
Christ, boy, I'm gonna tell you.
Mm. Rise of the mockers, man. The one of them you see
Mm-mm.
a come on. Me the things that them would have stay over OnlyFans and whatever. The one of them a come on the internet now with
Mm-hmm.
them life of debauchery.
You
No, we're
want
not interested in none of that. The one of them a fight over there who can be the freakiest and who can be the muckiest. That is all them a fight over there for.
Nasty
mm-mm.
man. Nasty. My problem is the match try make it look like the match try
It's
get it make it be like
yes.
a normal, you know? Till me hear one of them say them for keep class or for eat. Yo, me don't want to talk about
What?
you.
Where you
Me,
say that?
me
Where you
sickening.
say happen?
No one girl I show me a show me say one of them attack say them for keep class or for eat ass and them but like yo, yeah damn shit.
Mm-hmm.
You're a fucking dog.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Like yo. If the full time so then for them young people are women in general, if the woman raise them standard, the man them have to raise them standard too. I don't go fuck that one either.
Mm-hmm.
I want to die too, you know. So by the time no fighting with man and the man, we blame the woman and the man too. I want to say me blame the woman, I talk everybody, but you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
And then try to make it thing normalized, like them talk about it and them a preach. It's like it's an agenda to get it normalized in the everything where up in the street, you know. At the music, then you through the music, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because one time woman used to hide and suck the car whatever, and you know yeah keep it yeah then keep it secret because you look at it that way, and from me coming to music I know everybody proud. Right now
Mm-hmm.
the woman then on a pussy again.
Yeah, Jesus.
Mm-mm.
Cause as I would get up as I would get up and talk about them short, then can't talk about them all. You notice that?
You're sending
Every
front
minute
guard for holiday.
all talk about them short. Then on a
Mm-mm.
pussy again. And me go say this. Yeah, all them talk say oh Jamaica, oh them say that we that in like birth in childbirth or the account gone down.
Mm-hmm.
That's why account gone down. And
Got the baby there.
nobody
So the
nobody
baby
not
them are born in the throat, not in the proper.
I and the ass too.
Lord God.
I
Woo.
I made it well I know before me the Jamaica, me did one teacher woman. And she had about some girls and like you know remember when they go to medical they have them then go test you and as enough parents find out when a child have sex and something them a virgin or whatever and like three girls that are broke out when they go to the medical and they them result so them are still virgin but them are dead man and that's a long time you know Kawa 12 years ago me tell about
Mm-mm.
guess what happened? What then say why them a virgin? What then do? Then take cocky in their house instead of the
Mm-mm.
vagina. So that's why they can't know. So me I say a long time they sitting there going a yard. So when you hear them sitting there going, you know, I just it, sometimes good feel them look drunk here, but them a bring people to life. It's if you know what going a yard.
And
Lord
Man,
as you
have
said,
man,
mercy,
man,
while
Christ.
ago, the music can normalize certain things like gone are the days when certain things used to be so private and in your
Yeah.
bedroom and
yeah.
you had a little pride or you had a little class about it or whatever your partner do was a secret and private and intimate between the two of you. And the
Mm-hmm.
freakiness was brought into the music by this man here, the same cartel, and all of a sudden everybody run, just to take it up and run with it and the rise of the Rat Back Nation and everybody thinks this is something that is cute and it's not. It's not. It's not. Everybody need to learn to have some kind of some kind of little privacy about your life, especially when going in your bedroom. Everything can depend on the internet. You
Mm-hmm.
know,
Freaking,
everything
freaking,
can depend on the internet.
freakiness a one, but then get too freaky. Them and then
Yeah,
get too that
them
over
overdo
freak,
it. Them
over
overdo it.
freak.
They over
Yeah, no,
freak
it's
The the
true.
the
special.
the the, the,
Them
the, the
overdo it for
butter,
true. Like you're not
the
gonna ever
butter.
hear Matika sing no music, but them little foolishness there and all them little fucking mockers business there. If you
Mm-hmm.
listen to the man woman music, it is all about you ain't go always tell him say I'm gonna give you some hard stuff, but him gonna
Mm-hmm.
support your goals, him gonna
Mm-hmm.
support your dreams and your queen and him love you and him
And I'm
love
gonna
how you
put your
ride
pants
it.
up on the machine. I'm gonna put your pants up on the
Right, yeah,
machine
and that
and
you gonna
so.
hear, and then them something that you gonna hear him go always treat it like it's still intimate and it's still private
And
between him
these
and
are
him woman.
pictures you can see. Cause think about it. Your woman, the woman, she do her laundry. 90% of the time when the woman do a dance, she gonna want to sexy sitting. I want one piece of shots. And as a man, as if you have nature, we're going to the laundry room where she well depends well different if you ever wash it if you wash and you're sitting in your yard. If you pass and see little shots up on the ass yeah, you get turned on and maybe one cut on the machine. So you can get the picture where man I say. Yes, what
Mm-hmm.
I say. And that's a
And
fact.
Mhm. Yeah.
and somebody in the comments say, Artams to say, and it's this vulgarity that made dancehall take a backstage on the international market. Exactly.
True.
Exactly.
Look into it. Who for culture freaky and nice like America. You hear none of
Mm-hmm.
them artists that I put on sing they sing about freakiness and that's not like for artists them, like for people
Mm-hmm.
them. Me no know,
Terrible.
me no really follow up the hip hop or like
Yeah.
that. You
Some
know,
things.
only when I have a song where break out and everybody listen to me eventually start hear it. But me
Mm-hmm.
can't recall I've listened any of these artists in America yeah, so freaky. And I sing about and I kind of say like free people. Then like we take it to another level.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why
Mm-hmm.
and that's why Afrobeat will always be with them are because when they sing about love, happiness, joy, dancing, you know. Um um remember one time when Buju did a beat out and did a burn a boy.
Yeah, because I went do at the concert.
Something we go through so much yeah, and everything I feel in a song, yeah, man. Music I feel
Yeah.
free the mind. You know,
Yeah.
sometimes you go to something and play music and free your mind and forget about your problem. What the fuck if you go to stress where you go and go listen so or listen about sing man and sing about slavery again, you're gonna put yourself in a more depression.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, and
Yo,
that's what I always say
that's
this.
so true.
The music need more happiness, need more happiness to the music. Now fun at it
Yeah.
again. Everything dark if you're not freaky, very dark. That's where it going right now.
I tell
I
you.
may always say this, and that's why I say me always respect Massacre. Because I say when the man them when Obia take over dancehall,
Yeah, all
Duns
that
take over
too.
dancehall,
Yeah.
extra freakiness take over dancehall, and up to all in time the Massacre hold him on. And I give
I
clean
give
music. I mean, I
motivation
feel
and
rate
I
him
give
as
clean music.
yeah, as a young artist, as a young well, not young,
Mm-hmm.
but as a young boy, cause I'm just 30 or whatever.
Yeah. Big up to Kyle in the
As a
chat.
young artist, we have to
Big up
rate
to
him for
Kyle
that.
in the uh, Big up to Kyle in the chat. Him survives cartel destroyed the fabric of Jamaica. That is so true.
Mm-hmm.
That is
Man
so
called
so
took a
true.
Mm.
turn for the worse when that
All
man
right,
started doing
all right,
music.
all right. May I go say something to you now? Me now agree with you now. Cartel down. Cartel. When I talk about the freaky thing, cartel sing what happened in the street. Cartel, no for where cartel sing. Well, me not talk. Well, like the freaky part, me no nobody else I sing them. But them I say can I dance all? He might tell about what me in the street and think about it. After you hear it, this is thing what in the street, and when you hear the music, you start realize that I'm around here. I mean, if you see it that way, because some things that happen around me, and when I take notice, I always sing about in that song. Well, the school girl, we get filled up in a school bus and sitting there. We know
But
about that, but to the point where no girl I go to school without drawers, and when I see them sit down in a boy lap in a school, I fuck them a fuck. And
Father
things that,
Gore, Father
mm,
Gore, what heap of things we must sing about in the street or whatnot, him cause it in the street. So look like he make them things that happen so him can gain more motivation for write new tune.
Yeah, I do feel like a lot more things became prevalent when he started making it normal. Because maybe Father Gore, incorrect, things were it's not like
Yeah.
he created it, things would have been happening, but it was taboo. People had pride, people had shame. There were certain things that maybe I know everybody would have known and partake in it because it was so taboo, it's not discussed in public spaces. Now you come
Mhm.
and you bring it into the public space, what begins to happen is it becomes normal. It becomes so normal that everybody, nobody, it's not private or even taboo or sacred anymore. It just out there. And so everybody feel like, okay, it's okay to do this. And then it just get worse and worse and worse till man come out and talk about brat and all them foolishness there and all kind of things released in the music. So
Yeah, yeah,
I agree with
yeah,
you to a
yeah,
certain extent, but I also
yeah.
feel like singing about it openly kind of made it worse too. Because everybody would not have known what was happening in each other's bedroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. Well, I don't know. Cause even with this thing now where everybody, if you notice on the music, the music video them now, if you have two girl are suck on another tongue like the music, the video can't make. Yo, the
Cause
culture gone here, man.
them a try to demonize the culture, so the one and two people them we are try to keep the culture alive, them, them look at as the bad person or the bad guy, that's just basically
No,
what's
it
happening.
didn't. All right, but I got to tell you what. You know why so much artists gone that road? Because guess what? Why you think reggae music not really the reggae artists them kind of them I'm not gonna say them dead out, but you never hear well I say one good reggae song. Because guess what? Nobody want him on positivity anymore. The man they realize that the man they were some of the freakiness and the look nastiness or whatever. And them I get the show, and them I make the money and whatever. So enough of them lower them standard just to join that flock there. Even enough of them senior artists them, big man them join the freaky world too. Because if they're not sing certain things, they collect their song now going away. And it still go back to the consumer, you know?
Yeah.
Especially with the internet thing right now. That's why I'm glad when we hear like a body of people like ladies like they're on a YouTube space and I represent for ladies, you know. Just some of them younger that them at some point them got hear and some got wise up, because how long this thing can go on for?
Yeah,
Because like we're taking like 10 step back right now.
that's how we start the revolution, Father Gore, because we need a change, we need a change in the music, and we need a change, in the country, altogether, in terms of what some of these people, how they, their mindset overall is just, in shambles. We kind of laugh about it earlier based on what, Dr. Mix was saying, that, the music, some of the music is so deep, some people they really don't, they can't understand it, right? So when Massacre talk about, the crown, right, them just automatically think, oh, one crown, them know one of the crown pan them head,
Yeah, yeah. You
so
may know that long time. We never really listen to that because I just
you know,
sometimes when you're shallow minded is a hell of a thing.
yeah, so just that
You
them
know.
they need to be taught, because having the information is one, is the understanding, behind it. They need to have the understanding so they can wise up, and they can, and sometimes people not really like quality things either, you know what I mean? Them love the quantity foolishness, you understand? So no matter how you preach like Paul, them just still, in a way them, so for who it resonate with, it resonate, and for who decide that them just a go, be a mockers, for life. Them just be a mockers for life.
What that is a new term that now for them.
Yeah.
I mean, that second, may or not about this Marcus thing for nine. Me very old school, no, so something me slow to, So, so, so me even know. Me
And
hear it
what
and me say, wait,
is
cause like
that
it's a
a
new
new
term.
term? Like, oh my God, I can't keep up.
When I say it's a new term for the for
It's
the
a
for the
new
freedom.
term for the freak, them
Jesus Christ,
mockers. Yeah, muck muck.
and you're right, the music really fucked up for you. Cause watch this. Look where I got that music now. This Mali thing and the drugs thing. Soon you soon say every fucking Pitney school. Then soon start Mali out and drugs out.
Mm.
But
That's
that's
why
true, the music is powerful, yeah, man. The
that's why
music is
that's why
powerful.
that's why Massacre saying, nah, stop telling us, say when you sniff up a crack, you know, coke out
Yeah,
and drugs out,
And you reach your point now where man even pro if you can say in take them fuck with it. Yes, what we're going to?
Mm-mm.
Eh? You can proudly if you can talk say you take that. You take them sitting there.
Mhm. You know,
That
they
means
have him.
no we
They
not
never have him
smoke
pan.
again.
Them now have him pan picture. A pose up with Diddy man. So tell me, so show me your your friend and your company, and me tell you who you be. You understand?
Which part that
Cause you know
eh,
me you talk about Leroy Russell. Leroy Russell,
AI something that man.
with the Diddy thing.
Eh,
But even so,
no it's a
with
travel.
Leroy Russell too, like even 'cause we talk a lot about cartel tonight, but even with Leroy Russell, like w- even the music when him sing, him literally chant, man, and conjure up demon, I mean, not even thought that for be funny right now, In a music, him literally conjure up demons. Cause even with one of the song when him singing at the clash, as me hear that
Eh.
the song, them me know me if just click that off fast and throw some water and say the blood of Jesus. Like, what is that? Literally.
And then
And if you
glorify that
note,
door
and
and
if you
get praise
notice
for it.
too, yeah, well, if you notice too, what that specific song is one of the songs where the Gaza people them jump on through the class for say, oh, what a song you beat Massacre bad, this and that and the third. If you really notice, if you really notice what's happening. So it's like everybody have them share, in a this, in just the falling of the music business one way shape, our form, right? He might highly push the demonic agenda, and he's highly pushing the whole drugs. And even behind him name too, me hear say Leroy me talk with the name Tommy
Mm.
Lee, look up and see who named Tommy Lee. Tommy Lee is a American rock band artist, and look up the
Eh,
things that he does. Me tell you, look up the things that person does. Literally, the same pedophilia thing. It is allegedly
same character.
behind that. The same person when take him name, because even when him they supposed to they change the name they from Tamale and put on Tamale spotter to it. Like, how can you love a name so much where you never tip not even want change it, they just add something else onto it. You understand? So it tells
Yep.
us it's like, like something somewhere isn't right, and him with the same thing too, like, with the whole demon, demonic thing, and that guy's a rock band thing where we conjure up demons too. So if you
Eh.
realize, it's like them a take on this identity. So it's not just about, cartel of them idol. Them have other idols and other people out there where them look up to, where is literally, demonic and not good people.
But that's
You know
then
what I
take it
mean?
but that's then take it another level
Them
from
take it to another
cartel.
level. Them take it
Yeah.
to another level and stuff like
There's a
that.
I, uh, me love me 2 minutes say a while ago. But it was something important. But I miss I'm saying one I am say one here in a song. Sing one song about piss pan you. I say me never know say I something where woman I sit now go on in a bedroom. Piss
Me not
pan.
me not listen to him really thing there, because you throw the music that Father Gore, and it can easily spew over into people. You be careful of what we listen to. Like, me not really listen to him, the clash, because me never really want to be biased. Me listen to the song, but that for that specific song there, Father Gore, when me hear, I'm go in at the thing there, and there was allegedly, me hear when you play back the song backwards, him a give thanks, him a conjure upon demon called Osmodius. And me as man when me
Yeah.
read deep and read into
As
other
a deep
things, yes.
as a deep
Yep. Yep.
as a
Yep,
deep
man,
in
them do
there.
them thing. Yeah, because
Eh.
them so-called demon here, allegedly, again, it give them power, and it give them all type of, thing there. You understand? I don't really want to go too deep in it, but I guess we can, because at the end of the day, we are talking about the
As
music
it's
overall, and
happening.
and it's happening, right? But
I, I, I,
go ahead, Father Gore.
it go back it go back again to what me say. Someone else sit down the man and must sing. I will really happen. Can watch this. Me listen Turbulence sing a song, and me tell you the whole thing. And so the biggest thing in town right now, Obi ring herself on roadside.
One thing you have to go
Obi
and drive
ring.
go St. Thomas, no. One thing you have to
You
drive
know,
go St. Thomas or run a one
me a,
part.
it's sad. Me a laugh, but it's sad, but
Mm-hmm.
it's funny.
Mm-hmm.
You man, I say Obi ring herself on roadside now.
One thing you have
Eh?
to go on a one part or you have to drive go St. Thomas. And you have to look right and left if nobody see you because you know nobody see say you affiliate yourself with them things. You know everything just open out, nobody no business no more. Them
But
but
that
them have
started from the music. The OBA being so normal now started from the music, and then you started
True.
seeing
That's true.
videos coming out with people
Yeah,
that bathe in a river with blue soap. Me
the
even know that
music is
was a thing,
powerful.
because me
mm-hmm.
think them a beard and blue liquid, and then Valiant did a
What
sing
that?
about
Mm-hmm.
one will leap OBA. You know, I father go a rag for the ask. I don't have a clue. And Valiant has sing about this Obia. And it's like it became so like so as I say, everybody it's
Becomes a
not like
norm.
it is yeah, it's not like it wasn't happening, but nobody it wasn't normal. So people
Mm-hmm.
never brave to come out and openly talk about what them do and them doing it. But it was in the music. And the moment it went in the music, people felt like there was a gate open to say, just like with the danceness now, I never
Mm-hmm.
till people come out and talk about dance back at the class, Valiant again,
Yeah, but just like I said
dance
that.
back at the class and all kind of something. All of a
Mm-hmm.
sudden, danceness, it became a thing, and everybody dance and have no sense. And
I
the
know
kind
said
of something that lead the youths them astray.
Yep. Yes.
I know said that the dance and I originally the dance about him first got a hit song out of it. This dance thing.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
Till I
yeah.
me till I see young boy now just arise. In first song he want to do a dance. And I said fuck education. And I said, yo, really?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Power of him parents in that clan.
Mm-hmm. A whole heap of little things become normal in the music, like the popping Molly and all
Mm-hmm.
of those things is just now, may I tell you, an entire generation of people destroyed by music.
Yeah.
And people are telling me some music not powerful. And
Yeah,
you
yeah,
try
of
to tell
course
me
it
some
is.
music not powerful.
It
And I'm
is.
looking
Music is
at
powerful.
an entire generation of bleach out and freak out and demon and molly out and muck out people coming from the music. The woman them in the music, all them can sing both of them underneath. There must be other things, boy. Yo. There
Mm-hmm.
must be other things, boy, where you
True.
can talk
True.
about.
Cause
You know what I mean?
True.
them can't think outside of the box, Dr. Mix, because them come see other people are do it and it work for them. So they feel like, okay, me I'll come do the same thing too. Them can't sit down and find out the identity for say, right, then what do I want to be known for? Right?
Mm-hmm.
What can I do or say without having my morals thrown out the window? Right? And while it may work for some, others it not work for. That's why a lot of them it's them stagnant and them can't sip sail nor sail fast like Aishana. You understand? There's nothing because all them
Where's that go? Where's what Aisha?
no, so that's
The
why
part that miss me.
them stagnant man, them career
Oh,
stagnant
stagnant.
because
Okay,
all
yeah, yeah,
all
yeah,
them
yeah, yeah,
sing
yeah.
about are them, that Dr. Mix said them underneath. They don't have anything else to bring to the table. They can't think outside of the box. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing
For
And that's
real.
why
else.
them don't have a legacy. That's why they don't have a legacy. And by the time them reach a certain age, them not have nothing to rally back on, because trends are always going to expire.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
And when
yeah,
you build
yeah,
music pan trend are gonna always expire. You know?
yeah.
So yeah, yeah,
And
if you're not
the light. Sorry, go
mm-hmm.
ahead.
Go
Sorry.
ahead, Father Gore. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, we used to the trend. Me say when they build trend, the lifespan is very limited now, especially with the internet space. You trend for 1 week and 2 week, and then that's it.
Mm-hmm. Somebody say in the chat, Shakira, thank you for that comment. The unruly sign and the devil sign, and that is real. That is a real thing. It is a devil sign. Don't forget who Popcorn is linked to. He's linked to Drake. Drake represent the oval, which is the old symbol, and the old symbol go back to Bohemian Grove, which is a place in California where they go and they do child sacrifice.
Really.
Yeah, they do. And this is something that I know for a fact.
As in
And
this
it
year they
goes.
do it.
And when
Like
I
a
when I
whole
say when
yeah.
I say fact, not that I've seen them personally, but I've literally go down this whole rabbit hole where this guy they tried to unalive him because he he tried to he literally went to Bohemian Grove sneaking, and they he didn't get caught, but he did a kind of a video and a documentary about it, and they tried to you
And
know
they kill him though, Mel. They never kill him.
no, then him still alive, man. As
Yeah.
in the Alex guy, him still alive. Him still alive. But it is a
But
fact. The
yeah.
Bohemian, all from Bohemian Grove, where where all of them, according to them, rich, famous, and all
So
of them
there's a
people are
set of elites that go and they go like
elites
every
that
year
goes
to
right.
go and they do all kind of stuff. Now when you go, there's a big wooden owl that's carved
Yep,
out
yep.
there as well. Yeah,
Yeah, Alex Jones. Thank you, Shakira, for that. Alex
yeah.
Jones,
Really.
yes. So they literally go there and they, like I said, they do all different type of things there. So again, it's like Tommy Lee pledging him allegiance to this Tommy Lee American,
Mm-hmm.
rock star will do all different type of things. It's the same way how Drake pledge his allegiance to, the same O which represent that. Because that's what they draw their evil, power from.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
the Ivani case in point, Ivani. Every female that lay down with Leroy possess. You lay down with demons, you rise with legions. Case in point, Ivani. You know?
I
Nobody no
mean,
more demonic and
Wow.
tormented than she right now. It's true. It's
yeah, because
absolutely true. Like there's
Wow.
a spirituality in the music.
yeah,
People just think say just sing
Yeah,
song
yeah. This thing
and
is
that's it.
deep.
There's
Yeah,
a
this thing is deep. It
spirituality.
deep.
and
Yeah.
and
Deeper than I would think.
our artists know that Dr. Mix and for Father Gore, our artist
Yeah.
must know that. That's why I'm not affiliate himself. Seem really a sit down and a link up with an artist like that. Him in him own lane. Really say it all the time. Big up to release, for sharing certain information. Yeah, like him by himself, because I mean, we ourselves person, we're not there, but we can from the outside looking in, seeing certain things that that's happening, right? So just imagine if
Mhm.
you were a literal artist who you can feed into the energy of these people who are around you. You know what I mean? So it's like I said, Dr. Makes a whole energy thing. You just have to, you know, be careful. You have to guard your energy, because it can it rub off. It really does rub off. I know this girl, I used to work with this girl back in the day that mentioned that, I mean, is a again, she was based on how she talk, how she portrayed herself, and the thing that she said, it can also, she was a muckus too, and she loved Tommy Lee. Loved Tommy Lee. She said she was together with him, and she even go as far and said that even when she have our significant other, she still was having intercourse, with Tommy Lee. This is something that this girl has said, and some ill things that she used to make mention of, that just immoral for a woman to really make mention, to say, you know what I mean. But when you really look on these people who talk, and the things that they say, can realize that them not have no sense. And like I said, this that them torment based upon the people who them put themselves with. Cause I mean, your granny always tell you, right, if you lay down with dog, you go like if you lay down with dog, you go rise with fleas. You know what I mean? So, and if you realize it's just a little circle of, it's like all of them, like them have these artists, some of them that is like them have sex with the one set of female them, if you realize. You understand?
I still go back to me tell her still go back to the woman then.
Well, that's
It's
true.
where them allow. Why would I know still?
But them
Me,
love
me,
them
me,
love the money too, Doctor I call Doctor Gore, Father Gore. Them love the money too. Them love the money too. So if you realize some of these female, including the one that you mentioned earlier, that was talking about this whole thing online and whatnot. Like the money them are run down. Like remember this song with Iwe and it sing back in the day. One man
yeah,
can
can
satisfy her. She need
satisfy
more
her.
wood for the
Yeah,
fire. So literally, that's
yeah.
what this woman they're out there they're doing. You understand? Them want go for the money by any means necessary. Cause and them in the fast lane. Nobody no want work again. You understand? Nobody no want do a
True.
9 to 5 again. Nobody no want earn a honest living
Everybody
or
turn
do.
TikToker.
Everybody turn to, and I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, because everything that you do, there are morals and things behind it. Right
Right,
now we
right,
are
right,
here and we're providing information,
right.
to the fan base and whatnot, and we are out there as vloggers spreading right
Mm-hmm.
information, right? But we not show one nipple so people can send me money and them stuff. They say
Yeah,
everything
yeah,
that you
yeah, yeah.
do, you understand, you have to be done in decency and order, right?
You gotta be
So
standard.
to the standard, you know what I mean. So there's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with the YouTube, and there's nothing wrong with being on the
True.
internet, but it's the information that you put out there. Especially a lot of these people, they have children. What role model are you setting for these kids? Like,
That's that's not that exists anymore. That not exists anymore. There's nothing as role model anymore.
yeah, exactly. Everything through the window. Them are somebody have something, them can't, them they cannot for no reason call up the person upon the phone and say, hey, you did so and so, you hurt me feeling, whatever. Everything them take it to the internet now. Everything upon the
Yeah,
internet.
yeah,
No matter
yeah,
what it is, certain things, not even not me say nobody couldn't beat that out of me. Certain things just sit and come on the internet and talk me. When I take them things to my grave, them not care no more. Them just attack and them just
true.
run up their mouth, and them not have no shame anymore. They literally have no shame. And it goes to, based on what we were talking about earlier, that the artists that you like or the artists that you follow and you idolize are, and even though I don't like to use that word idolize, because when you look into the meaning, it's so deep, you understand, is,
Mm.
it tells you who you are as a person. Like for me, like
Yeah,
like
yeah,
in terms of Beyonce, people love Beyonce, but I am not a Beyonce fan. I am not a Beyonce fan. And people be like, oh, really? The same when you say you're not a cartel fan, or really? Because there are things that I know that and I mean, nobody's perfect or whatnot, but there's certain things that you do that makes certain stigma is attached to you, right? So
yeah,
certain things you cannot just forgive, and well, you can forgive, but you can just forget. It's just gonna always linger in the back of your mind based on things that
yeah,
certain people have done. You can't just, no amount of money in the world that can, that can take away there's always this thing that say that don't make people have to question your integrity, right? Those things, it goes through the window with some of these people, the things that they have done. You cannot just turn a blind eye to these things. You know what I mean?
true, true.
So it's just, the youth, them need to find their way back. They need to, because you know the children are the future, and we they need to be able to teach the younger ones. That way we can break this cycle. We have to, the generational thing, or we have to really and truly, break this thing, from what's taking place. Like, we have to break this cycle, like
And
the
that's why
love
I'm
of
afraid,
money.
afraid, Master Kaka. Guess what, me now? If I put it in that music, I'm still am it with it. You understand me? And this not for the
Yeah.
not for the youth. Them afraid to do. Then they won't get left behind. Then they feel like them can. I don't know why thing. If they feel like they can
They
come
can't do
with
it. They feel like they cannot.
positivity.
Yeah, they feel like
Uh,
they
uh, uh,
cannot
uh,
do it
uh,
the right way. Yeah, and have to take
right, right.
shortcuts.
Yeah, yeah. And that's why me have a champion him, and it's you know just continue doing my do, and in reward it appear off already, and it not even start yet. You know, like the nominees and coming and stuff like that. You know, and for all of who me learn something recently with the streaming thing. When you stream, listen. Whether it's like if you lay this program for those who not chat, after all of those who listening when they finish, tomorrow you just go and make a comment on the same program. The comment goes a long way for what make if you understand. The help the
Mm-hmm.
thing move.
Yeah,
It's
help with
same
the
thing with
algorithm. Yeah.
same thing with the music. When you listen to the music, go and make a comment. The more comment on the thing, the more it get pushed.
Yeah.
Like when I don't know if you lady saw today, I was just going to the YouTube space and I saw some videos and parts that you have posted, and if I just put an emoji or something, it helps. And
Yeah.
if you, I guess, if you notice, when you, I've started to look at mix up conversation right now and look and see your numbers run up. It's so funny. You have
Mm-hmm.
people now we don't listen to your program, but like the internet straight away. Once you start gossip, it's like you
Mm-hmm.
reach you gossip people them here and them find it right away.
Yeah, absolutely. Because you what I noticed the other day, further girl, the same girl you're talking about with the that girl online
Yeah.
there.
Hmm.
I saw she was on a popular program.
The dodo eater.
Yeah, she was on a popular program. And within a day, Father God, you don't want to see how much views that was there.
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah,
watch it,
yeah.
I didn't watch it because I, for one, like to protect my energy. So I didn't watch it, but I was just like looking, I'm like, wow. And within a couple days, you don't want to see how the views are skyrocket. So it goes back to what you are saying now in terms of like, once a certain things, people just, certain foolishness, people just love to be a part of that. Everybody slung on them lap them fractal because them will want to see and hear, you know,
Yeah,
um,
gossip.
the gossip and the negative and the nasty,
Yeah.
the nasty thing,
Come with a topic where can elevate them and see what happened.
mm-hmm. Them not too interested in that at all.
No,
They're not interested in that. Them
no.
want, the foolishness, and that's why it goes even back to the clash, even to the clash for people to really talk out of their mouth, that Tommy Lee really win that clash, something really, really, really wrong with them. That to show you how really
And then
dunce they are. How dunce and how
that's
them
and
run with it.
that's why I'm glad Masika start the clash too, cause it no matter what him do,
Mm-hmm.
because sure us to or maybe we can call it stupid or we know we call it. The man I'm gonna say that Tamil Louis last two song better than Massacre two song. I'm say like last two songs. I'm like really? If man if Massacre sing one more class, I'm done with him. It's a waste of time. Cause the two last two songs I two toughest song in the clash. The man go sing about tomato and if you ever you never get banned from travel go country like say
That's a flex. Like that to show
yeah
you how low to the ground their vibration and their reasoning is. Like, how can that be a flex for you to flex on
to
somebody to
glorify to
if
go glorify about yeah.
man, even Father
The
God,
man just
even no
go
one
on.
Gaza fan them turn pan him and I said that could have stay in your camera roll. That you shouldn't even utter that out of your mouth. That's not a flex. Like, I tell you. Them have too
But
much free time on them and Father God. That's one of the things too. Devil find work for idlers.
I mean, no, sir. You see, listen to you, ladies, beating the artist them and beating the man. Them. Me feel more pleasure, me have more pleasure listening to the ladies and doing that than some man sit up on platform with their chat one bag of crap about another man and everything what the man they then say. Leave that to the woman, them man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's
Some
why
of
I
them
say if a
some of them
champion
man
honor.
them chat too much to your man and love lap fractal. You understand?
You know,
And
and,
like
and
Shakira said, not just Leroy alone, only for them a victim, cartel beat what all of them sense out of them. Beat out the all of them sense, they not no sense, man. Them senseless.
so that makes sense. She gone or she there? She's so quiet.
Doctor makes it about same way.
Yes, I'm here. May I listen to now?
Mm. Oh.
Well, me not take out a shirt and me just come at me 2 cents. I go back in our class.
All right, Father Gore. Big up yourself, Father Gore, as
Yeah, man,
usual.
and go and do the thing, man, and now watch the numbers. It have to go now because at some point enough gonna be enough. People have to start turning back to positivity, you know.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
remember, the journey just began, so just keep on doing the thing, and at some point when everything get monetized, then there will be better benefits differently from just spreading the word. You understand?
Yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah, man.
agree.
Yeah, man, and just go
Slowly
and
but
put in the
surely,
work, man. Yeah, I saw you going. Yeah, man. Go and put in the work, man. And I love the how intellectual both of you are. No really represent. You both really represent. And whatever topic you're talking on, it's not like you're just saying things. You know what you're saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes. So just bless up on yourself. So
Yeah, big up.
me in the room, when I class, I listen.
Yeah. Big up yourself, Father Gore. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Yeah, man. Guidance.
Alrighty. All right. I just have some extra, points for you guys here. Again, just kind of reiterating that, the change may not happen right away, but gradually, eventually, the change, will happen. With us here, backing the artists. That way, we can be a force, and we can, be the change, looking in the mirror and starting with ourselves first. And just being there as a support. And may not just be a one side thing, because sometimes, certain fan base can be one side, but we're open and welcoming to, others that may want to join in the fight. Like for those undercover persons who feel as though that they don't have a voice, we can definitely be the voice for those people. Another point is change is hard. It doesn't come easy, but day by day, you know a little by little, with a little discipline and a little bit of consistency, changes can definitely happen. So, Dr. Mix, I don't know if you have, anything else to add. I'm kind of like,
No, I think you summed it up perfectly. Perfectly. What I have to understand is a marathon, not a
mm-hmm,
sprint. And we just have to go out there and support the artists. And of
mm-hmm,
course, as the vloggers, we'll continue to bring the insight
mm-hmm.
and help to push the narrative. But everybody as facts need to make sure that they listen to the music, buy the music, support the music the real way. When the projects drop, we shouldn't have the fan base that we have, and it's not, the music is not selling. So support the artist the real way. Still stream, buy the EP. It's still out there. So let's just do what we have to do.
Yeah, most definitely. And is the voting still open for the mobile award? I think at some point it slipped me yesterday and today again. I think somebody, was it John Wick? I think post about it in that the voting was open. I'm gonna probably check it before, a little bit later on. And if it's open, everybody can go and vote for Massacre for the mobile awards. Same can beat, Froggy. I'm tell us, so when him beat Froggy, me tell us, say, man, we need to have a, like when we have a Twitter party, we need to have a party. So we need to have a party when Massacre win, little, online party we can join into, the celebration. So, to Dr. Mix, let's just go out and, support the artists, because, once them see the force behind us, once they definitely see the force, there's nothing that they can probably say at some point, certain things. But can't remember them, they say, Masca don't have no fun. So now that, we, they see the people, and see that, the fan base is rising, you know but to R. Thompson, yeah, we need to have a virtual party when he win. Man, the Crooks them come out loud and proud to celebrate. Because me not fragging now with nothing. Fragging now with nothing at all. Him thing the 10 story in a one, Dr. Mix, cause I from night me they want to say something about that. The people, I wonder if the people them money use go buy thing there. Anything he might try to be relevant, my friend go make some music or something. Are the
Figure
people them
out.
are the people them money go take by Rose Royce? It seem like anything for be relevant. Them frog sticker the way where you post up on your car and just a jump so everywhere in a patrol and you shake. I say him look on the anything for be relevant. You realize how coincidental the people them say they want their money and then you gonna put. Look good. Some of us a hope and pray say, you know.
Me want him pay back every red cent where him owe the
Mm-hmm.
people them. Him too wicked. Him too wicked.
No, you where Massacre they said to Tamale the people they went work come for every sense. Are the same thing for this
Yes.
one, yeah.
More rich and you can't pay your rent.
Mm-hmm. Me I tell you. No ambition. The boss will show them, say them it's not about being This are out like about people that are sure saying on ambition. If you have some ambition, cause you
Mm-hmm.
almost 50 year old, big or 40 year old, I call other man daddy, and you don't have nothing, to your name. You have nothing to show for it, and that's what
Mm-hmm.
another person is pointing out for you to see. Right, that you have no legacy, you have nothing that's going for
Nothing.
you beside the girl in my taboo with piece up your plot. That's all that you have to show for it. That is it. You know.
Yes. And a man always a put on Tommy Lee Patton and biggest it a one man game. Yeah, at the man at the song when him do it with where the other drugs out right back one name Skeng. Yeah.
Me all him are the
Mm-hmm.
next idiot, Lord God.
Uh-uh.
Me never hear bring him a
Family
phone,
always a wait for your man. Him go for interview, go talk about him need Mastica, Mastica need him. Bitch, you need yourself.
What?
You need yourself. Yeah. Like you need yourself. When you not ball pan voice note over man at all, well, if you just give me a percentage and yeah, you just always a run back a one man. You see the man in a one party and you pre the man because the man, you're batty
Man, the
man.
man, the man
You
not
love
heal you.
man too much. I'm Tommy Lee, you're all tighter than every girl. You love man too much. A batty man make you always a pine over man. So man. Every day a man dey on your head. You're in a studio, you refresh the man page. You have man body in your phone. You love
Mm-hmm.
man too much.
No, yeah, just should say, hey boy, delete that. Like, what can I not? Like, can you imagine how you feel comfortable with another man picture in your phone like that? Like what? Like Leroy, what wrong with you? Am a real victim, and is not the good type, the good kind. No,
Now I'm
sir.
batty man. Batty man.
Him are the
Yes.
next one, Tina. Him not cutie there, no. Him are the next one too. Him look
You
like when
realize that
you
you
put
know
mango.
Smeagol in a Lord of the Rings when him did a fight for the precious and him did have the tree plot on him head. I still tell me
Yes,
head Tommy Lee head look
he
like
look
him
like them
can't trim the
when
plot
you
them a
put
hang on for dear life.
when you put mango seed. When you suck up mango seed and put it out in the sun and the sun dry it and thing. The same look him look.
Yes,
Whether
exactly. The
whether him
plot
did
them a yeah,
young or old in
Whenever
family,
someone piece up his
n-
plot, when you look on
ne-
the plot them,
never
the plot
cute.
quarter pound a ear Tommy up on him head, the
And
plot
him
them hang on
and
for
him
dear
always
life.
and he always look moist. He always look moist. Do you realize? The hair them always look moist and never well done or well kept. No, sir.
Damn, now we
Mm-mm.
can drive me out up here tonight. We're tired of you.
No, but we are talking about the change, so we have to talk about the things that we don't want to see no more. Like we need them things that we need a new year now. We need to have them things that push out the door. We don't need them things that we are say what no longer. You know, look how Massacre nice and clean and Antigua. No sir, pants tuck in, shirt tuck in a pants rather.
Yeah, look like
Like a
scholar, you know?
prestige
The man look like a
gentleman.
scholar, like a decent little scholar. And the man them a talk about how him dress. So what you mean? You don't own a good pair of shoes. You cannot watch how man dress.
So we're full of shoes with the writing soul. No, saturated. No, sir. Them couldn't a bad man, them a talk about we artist bad man, me tell you. They said so a man think it's so easy. Me I tell you. Me say they don't wish, man. They don't wish. They don't wish them could have been the artist. Me I tell you, they don't wish right
That's
now.
why
They
them
must
watch out the man art. That's why them watch out the man. So that's why I'm
man.
like, oh, the crowd this and zoom in pat the man tour like some big batty fish. Them gay. Nobody can convince me. Them gay. Them
Lord
gay.
God.
Them
Hey,
obsessed with man.
hey, Dr. Mix on the chat when they hear about where Footer be say about family one time said they must see there some hotel and they find him drugs out and
And
whatever. And them have to creep him up, came in a room and sitting. Man, as a big man, them they don't tell if they all live. No, sir. I don't know how true that was, but some, and of them people are follow. J Empress say yes, I saw that live. Yes, Mr.
yeah.
I was so traumatized. J Empress, some of the things that was said. Me, I tell you one trauma. I have to drink a shot of rum before I go to bed. Yes, sir. So traumatizing.
Next thing you got your bed, go dream about them. Got them
Man,
freaky.
but them a go for them because dream about massacre. Me tell her twist and
Yeah.
turn at them bed. I'll froggy. Lord God. Twist and turn about massacre. Hey, you see all the eat there. Me tell us right now, you know, how when them a be them probably listen to all the massacre. You see, I
Of
trick them a
course.
trick the crowd, you know. I
Yes.
trick them a trick the crowd, like, you know, like the artists. Cause me know set me a day in a pass and in a ring some massacre. Me I tell you.
Every day you go for an interview, but you
Cause
need massacre and massacre need you. Fish. Big dirty
cause
thinking fish.
Cause right now I would Fragisha with the people them money when who right now I have to go listen a master for stay strong.
No,
You know,
him better tell him little fish fans them for go streaming music. So him can make some money and have put on for pay the man. Can go have to pay back the man can Trinidad 18 and go make him pay.
but how am I do these days though, Dr. Mix? This
Um, I
you not do
couldn't tell
nothing
him
these
alone.
days, you know? Him not do nothing these not that me I watch him out, coming early watch him, cause him not appealing none at all. But you know hear nothing. Him
Him
just
a
a
go
walk
around
corner.
for one sympathy tour. I tell everybody about him 13 years in a prison to get award.
But him not telling people them what I want put him there. Him if you tell the people them what put him there, nobody never said him go nowhere. I'm saying himself that go there. So what is this sympathy thing and this love letter I write to the mobile people? Them I tell the people them about say, oh, this that and the third. Cause that's all him can do.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Cause right now I'm all catalog. I keep him and the little money when him get since he come out of prison. That's what's keeping him. And the moment
Yeah.
that money fade, he might go fade away with it too. I just that he funds them things. So all him do, I tease them so that the one I can send go give the lion.
Yeah, and him jump up, but Addy, I'm a daddy. Like some big bitch.
Man, just say thanks and keep it going. Thank you, then just keep
Yeah.
it going. You
Why the
pour out
man
your
have to
heart to
be a
man
daddy?
pan live. You pour out your heart to man pan live. Like, oh my God, like, like, God, me I tell you, you love sweets and you love like, yeah, man. Them love the foolishness too much, man. Love the foolishness too much. Then if you lift up, nobody not sending go prison. Nobody not send him go nowhere. I know him come out, he want him tear off the crown of a Beanie Man head. I call him Burger King. All of a sudden, no Beanie Man, the king, nobody never have a problem. And as Froggy come out, you see, gonna like ugly, literally. Then tear off the crown. And the fans, the dirty fans, them tear off the crown of a Beanie Man head. And go crown him a
And them things
sunset.
say he made go win the Grammy last year, you know.
Man just like a cow foot, frog in a suit. Think same like a win. Him and the old girl there.
Not the frog in that suit. Well,
No,
you
no,
have to
so
get it together.
I not like him, man. Come on, dirty evil boy, man. Dirty evil boy. Me not like him. Call no, come out. Be a true word. Be a true word, him a true word. When I look forward. You look how can I forward you look pay the people them money where you rob up. Possibly go buy a Rolls Royce. Yeah, boy, I look forward. And God is the greatest. Me say, hey, no take God out of this thing. Me say, if God is still like man, if I want to get strike down.
Him little empty brain follower them soon. Come over here, can tell we say we bad mind him feed money.
But we feel be bad mind, because we want the crown. We want the crown now. Since after that, then say we want. We want to know. Because I never seen no king put on a pyjama and go in bed. A king ever fight for him crown. And he can't answer massacre. I can't answer massacre no. Boy, brain then tired and wash up, man. Tired. Tired. Boy, I wear crown pan head. We want the crown, man. We want it. We want it, because you can't answer massacre. You can't defend. If for nobody else, you'd have come out, can't answer. You can't answer massacre. You couldn't answer Idonia. Where the things say Mavado and like a weak fence to Mavado a sing J. Same like when Tamale they go fast with Jamil. You understand? To a sing J them. Then things say that then them could have thing there. I easily walk over. But we want the crown. We want the crown now. We want the all of the crown too. We want a different crown. Cause the crown are the plastic sitting where them buy. Me don't know where the for downtown them get it. Cause that must rust up and sitting. We want something better for put on with artist head. Mm-mm. Swamp era, so we don't have the crown. We have the crown already, but we want prove a point. We want prove a point. Swamp era. Seem like how them they prove them point with Beanie. And go crown him a Sunfest. We want prove a point too. So we want the crown now. We want the crown. Cause I'm got a heart attack one time in lose a mobile award. If he make it by March, cause he no look so well. He no look so wonderful like he want to go out in the sun, go get like energy. Yeah man. Since they want to be petty, Diana, we're gonna be petty too. We want the crown and we want the crown now. We want the crown. Cause I'm going like say they register king in a them name. So or if you look up cartel name in a one dictionary, you go see. You go see in ugly face, each upside right. Yeah, Ramos, him not look well at all. He like him want go out in the sun, man, go get little vitamin C or something. Little lamp pile or something. Something I write somewhere, somehow. Look like when dog puppy want worm out, you give them some lamp oil, that him look like he want. I give him, I him have gangster sympathy. Sympathy. You know, we not thing, man. How Froggy think him and me over Movado. Froggy a real narcissist. A real narcissist, yes. Wicked boy, me I tell you, man. Wicked boy. You know, all people are going like say them, you know, them blind. Or they not remember. Me I tell you. Me say half hour silence, man, in a dancehall when he let him out. Cause all the artists encourage still a sort out. You know when you have this toxic ex, and you just a live good in a man, and then the ex he just pop up, or he or she just pop up out of nowhere. And all of a sudden, all the them now, all the them never want him come out no way. No funny wishing it turn where him there. With him ratty watcher. So
Yo, y'all hear me?
yeah, me I hear you.
Yo, me love how y'all beat the boy them. I swear. You
And
see
if
me
you
there at
get
work.
beat, man, that changes need for happen, man. And if you get beat up,
Me
I,
there
w-
at
I, w-
work and hold on.
I swam this, I swam
Yeah,
this.
yeah, I
All
remember,
right, me
yeah.
just okay, cool.
The boy they can't keep me name, I'm mad. Hold on there. What you say? We want the crow? No.
We want the
You see
crown
it?
now, man.
No
We
boy, no,
want it.
no boy not retire with no crown.
We're not crown.
You
That
see it?
them want to do. You
No
want to
boy
retire
not,
with the crown on the head. Me never see somebody just go sit down with crown. You just sit down with the crown for no reason at all.
yeah, no boy not retire with no crown. You take that. You see it? Your music, you not do nothing in our music. You see it? Your day is done, your brain buck. You see it? Y'all hear me?
Yeah.
You guys can hear
Mills,
me?
y'all hear me? Yeah, hear me, I hear you. Y'all hear me?
Oh yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. I don't know. Somehow no while ago. Yo, me can't hear you.
Okay, yeah, me I see yo. Them not do nothing in the music. You see them brain book, them wash up. You see it. them job song, nobody not talk about it 1 day and 2 day and that's it. You see, when
Mm-mm.
we job song, everybody a talk about it. You see it.
That's how we
Cause
have
even
the
the
how we have the
preview,
impact, man.
yeah, cause even the hold on there. Give me like a minute. Cause my
All
background
right,
kinda nice. Hold on.
all right.
So blessed up, else. Yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
what's
man.
up? Yeah, me, I hear you.
Yeah, man.
Who this
Blessed up to you,
Joey?
Joey.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Joey.
yeah, man. So the one Cartel Craft was right. Big
Mm-hmm.
up Massacre everywhere him go. Tell people the boy by 2020 a Massacre Ray. Him forward out, ignore. When him attack him top five, left out Massacre name. Yeah, so I like Massacre after that again,
Alright, can you
right?
hear me
So
now?
theme,
I'm back.
yeah, 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 so
Yeah, we're here, Swamp.
Alright, yeah. I mean I say, yo, massacre music, it just different. You see it? It's
Mm-hmm.
just different. Cause my girl is a American. You see it? All
Mm-hmm.
right, no, my girl favorite song are Rich Six. Even though she don't know the lyrics them like that, but she the chorus, you see it?
Mm-hmm.
She love it. She just a whine. And she even talk about it, she a say, oh, like massacre music different from like the artists them no, because most of the artists them a talk about dark shit and this and that, and like there's no upliftment within the music towards the woman them. You see it? And that she a tell me, so anytime she listen to massacre music, she just feel like a little Tinkerbell, like a little girl where, you know, just
Mm-hmm.
in our soft era. You see it? Yeah. So for a girl where I'm a Jamaican, and if she can say that, you must know, say, yo, massacre music really impactful and really meaningful
Mm-hmm.
towards the woman them. You see, cause she love blessing. Cause one time she a clean the house and everything there. She a listen blessing and rich sex. You see, like them two songs there.
Mm-hmm.
But that's our favorite girl massacre them. And when it comes to gun song and squeeze, she love.
Mm-hmm.
You see it. So yeah, that massacre the man. You see it, and them can't take that.
Yeah, the man for the mission. Up ultimate two chain. The man for the mission and them just can't stop that, man. Me I tell you.
Yeah, dog.
Alright.
I even the preview song of me hear so far, like you see it, it's an upliftment song. Man, I make you know say poverty a dirty disease. You see it.
Mm-hmm. And it's a murder poverty. Poverty.
Yeah, dog. Yo, them and the thing is Massacre in the game a while, but the dog still young in the same way. You see, so when we push up a man we are 50 to a man we are 32. No sir.
Hmm.
Mm-mm.
The ship a sink, man. But me queer from Joey there.
Alright, yeah,
Look at this swampy. Yeah, Joey.
hmm.
Yeah.
Well, when I meant Massacre song for real, Massacre still get that vulgarity in it, but him do it on a different level, if you get what I say. Cause him a paint a sexual scene here, and him talk about put her on top of a machine, and him express it in a some ways where he would have get the idea say in the washroom, them a do the laundry. But
Mm-hmm.
meanwhile, sexual intercourse take place based on, how them energy in the room and, everybody in a heat, So,
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
in
man.
paint that picture,
Traditional, relationship how it's supposed to be.
yeah, and in paint that picture, yeah, while if you have a good listening ear, you really, we system why, and I just laundry happen to show,
Mm-hmm.
So, people who want that the type of lyrics they can get it. And also the people who know so much vulgar still can get it, based on
Mm-hmm.
present it. So at that level the massacre function pan while people them just step on the mockers level still, Them a come out for the mockers joke.
Yeah, the man a fire upon 10 cylinder.
You see me? Man, I use
Mm-hmm.
different level of IQ, I beat them. And the thing is, Masika has found a way how to express himself commercially now, where him still hardcore dancehall. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that I beat them because many of them career have a whole heap of limitation to it, and them do this and do that to get you and still buck. You know what I
Mm.
mean? And
Yeah.
this youth has built his career from the ground up, and it come like it bother them or pain them when the youth now turn it up a notch. You know what I mean? It's
It
like
but
them just
yeah.
go through.
Yeah, it bad and it pain them become must say him a no Gaza baby, you know. You really make it seem like he was a Gaza baby. So it a bun them and it a bother them. You understand?
Yeah.
For no share him so close but so far out of reach. You understand? And them couldn't get for program him. You know, like when you have a pitney, you program them, you know, from them small, so them turn to your way. So that them wish and hope so them could end do. You get what I'm saying? Cause
Mm-hmm.
him no must call it no you that you know. Him come out of prison and him see who are the him see who are on the place, and obviously him see a massacre where him up and down. You understand, up and down with massacre and whatnot, and we again massacre would have tell us him see the energy from him go at the show. You understand, and him probably would have maybe not just the show alone, but different meeting up with this person can say, boy, you know, so the person, you know, all of the pretty smile and this laughter and whatnot, and just them a traffic control the thing and them a try to make the thing below, you know, below them. Like a them alone want to win by themselves. Everybody have them experience in a life. When something you have to look a dirty friend, so look a dirty friend we go and like say, oh, you understand, you know, for make it in, and them alone for make it, you know, for make it in a life. You understand? So that with him and cartel, that is no different from any other life experience. You understand? So
Mm-hmm. And then you see the massacre now put himself out there, you know what I mean? Him always encourage himself, self-motivated. As him say, oh, and not even say motivated every day is discipline. You see me? Because at the end of
yeah.
the day, sometimes him not motivated, but the discipline that they see me when you know say I have to get up and do it. You see?
Mm-hmm. Not for
So
do it,
that
yeah.
the drive that we him have and I maintain the level of consistency there become habitual, and seeing it
Mm-hmm.
become habitual, it become as him said, this too easy. And you see
Mm-hmm.
me, for him, I express it, that dominance there. It come like some of them, as him say, him believe in himself. If them fail to do it, them depend them own. You see me?
Yep.
And you know what I mean? People reason on a certain level, IQ, them really want to bring you down to that level there, because at that level them reigning, and you know what I mean? Massacre is not like that. So they understand when we do certain thing or say certain thing where everybody run come out and say, oh, him start do this now, or he never was this type of artist, so I might do this rare, rare, rare. The man free to do whatever he want
Yeah.
whenever he want do it, you know what I mean?
Man just
And
turn it up a notch.
yeah, and anytime him foul out and say nothing, or anytime him do nothing, your sister is a problem, no matter what him do, how great of an impact is you see them always try to spin some negative narrative to tear him down, especially from the sheep nation.
Yeah.
According to all me see them reason, it's clear that them and cartel have round table talks, because yo, you see one man come out come say yo, after him and cartel talk on kitchen table. What happen after when we see it happen for true. So me
Mm-hmm.
know say when me hear him come out and talk certain things and others come talk certain things, Cartel might not say it himself, but because them already have that conversation there, them have that energy there and that frame of mind there, where some of them can hold them more, them enough express themselves
Yeah,
for them
of
express it.
course.
Him use them for attack other people, and
Yeah.
That is
remember say
correct.
them is a vital part of the narrative. That's why I say when people are talk about cartel, no the massacre nothing, may I say is like
Right.
what you mean? Him now come out and do it directly, but him a have the
Mm,
people them and everybody around him a come out and disrespect the people them. And as you
Mhm.
say, it obvious a round table talk a happen
Yeah.
because the vloggers them come out and say X and you see X happen. So clearly there's a whole movement of the whole of them. That's why them come out and them behave so emotional over them man. You get
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? That's how them behave
Absolutely.
so emotional and get so in them feelings. The night when Death Row drop, me see Cold Sweat wash Lando, the one with the tongue ring in her mouth, wash Lando for one live over there. It's like him start get schizophrenic, like him a losing mind.
You know
Because
who
oh
too?
dear
Dr. Mix. Where the boy named Krish? I same name. The vlogger boy
Fish
them was him.
Genius, yeah.
Yes,
Fish
him.
Genius.
You say
Mm-hmm.
yeah, Paul Porter head me say yeah, Paul
Yeah.
Porter but more me say uneasy when him a listen
and
to
and
that
and gay
row.
and gay ghost, gayness or gay, whatever, the one that always in I'm
Mm-hmm.
robe in front. Me don't know why I feel like him to come upon the channel in I'm robe. Him that one day, it's like the one of them start get like unsee. Like the one of them start lose their mind
Yeah.
when Massacre come out and disrespect cartel brawling. You
Mm-hmm.
can tell them emotional over the man. Them is so emotional over him. Me not hear them come out and talk about their woman if they have none, because them probably not have none. Me not hear them
Mm-hmm.
come out and talk about their woman in a no emotional way. But
Mm-hmm.
cartel, man, them come out, especially the one land him, we favor Arawak, him face broad like board. Him
Like a
come out
food
and
pan.
yeah, in a physic over the man. It's
No, sir.
crazy.
Hey, you know what the next one too? One boy with the name Able Boss. Me said the boy come out emotional like he want ball. But man the teacher. Cause
You
me say
notice a
him
theme with the whole of them, Mel? The whole of them where cigars
yeah.
are them batty always, what able did have pile in a theme batty.
Lord God.
Lando have
T-shirt.
tongue ring bore up in a fee. You notice the
Tongue
one of them is
ring.
a theme. Yeah, you know, see
Tongue
Gay
them have
ring.
it
then,
over social media now, so them have tongue ring in their
I'll
mouth.
get them name in a spam.
Gay then and all kind of the whole of them fish, one bombing at the fish party. The whole of them
All
fish
like
up.
the boy, all like the boy that we got tattoo Tamily name on their throat. And what the blood clot. How I go on in a John shop?
Now, why would you want to put a man name under your throat? Batman.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you want to put a man name? Well, yeah, what that signal? What that
Oh, to
signal say?
all of the place so you could have put it under your throat.
Fish them. Them need the one of them need for the one of them just bumble clock them gay. The one of them just need for move out of the way and give see them a chance for soccer manhood. Them just a soccer galang so a soccer galang so. Give the man
Mm-mm.
with a break and make the woman soccer manhood man. Them too terrible. The one of them me never see one set a man emotional over man. All it take a one lion
But
for
you know,
your
say,
call man
but
daddy.
that can make you know, see how cartel leg wide, they can't fit all of them, but the rest of them alone. Cartel leg wide enough, you can't fit all of them. That's why, man. Them a fight for your space.
Yeah, teacher's pet. The one of them a try.
Mm-mm.
I'm the favorite. I love Cartel the most. I'm the favorite. Me love
Mm-mm.
Cartel the most. The one of them.
No,
I did pull a
sir.
rag can't done.
Man,
It have to be studied for true
it
ultimate.
true. It have to be studied for true.
Oh,
Something is not right somewhere.
the man them take man loving to anytime I think them reach the lowest point of man loving them unlock a new level to Bumbo. And show we so them can love man more than how them love themselves. The one Funkle Gaza Funky come out and say, oh, input cartel. Him always a think about cartel and him put cartel before him family and him pit me. Bitch, you're a big grown
Him,
ass, big back, great to an old man and
you
come on
want
the internet.
you
But
want
you put
somebody
man
give
over
my
your
ears
family.
as
So,
is a ears as him want. Really, come on, come say that.
Why
Then have
Leroy
no
now come out and burn
ambition.
out nobody call Leroy Batman, so the whole of them are fish. Fish.
Yeah, because
Fish.
in the video with in the live where Sydney did come out, photo I did say. So when they creep him up off of the ground, he say him pants and sitting must
Yes,
bed
was
down.
below his waist.
Lord God.
Yeah.
When no, Lord.
sometimes them did that. He was an addict, man. He used to
Lord.
He
use.
still is an addict. He no look like
Lord.
somebody
Mm.
sober to me.
Lord.
I'm a
Lord.
worry I'm a worry about the youths them were there on him like all Roger Wild and Asian and the whole of them were there on him car. All them I do.
Oh,
I load up
a
the youths
pop
them
pill,
from
man.
drugs and embalming fluid and teach them for love man more than how they love themselves. I don't know, but it's just God help them, honestly. That's why Masika said they
Pure
nasty. When Masika said one bomb
nastiness.
in the fish pan, them nasty.
Them nasty man. That's why I'm keep to yourself
Nasty.
I know yell Leroy man. Cause for you see Leroy, you just symbol the dirty things them when him do.
Yeah.
Who that want heal that?
And yeah, go a party, go watch man. You didn't say love man. You didn't
And
say love man, a
and me tell him
emotional
say
over
no.
man.
And then love chat to you know, see run gone past say, but the one massacre and the Corona sitting there
You
victim them in a
remember?
I fight down a
Mm-hmm.
place, you know, like it ain't gonna save up your dirty performance. You go gun pan the stage, gun call thing. But you welcome.
Shakira said, what the hell? Shakira said, him leg wide and him head big, no bumper clad with extension. Look like a commercial.
Well, I'm gonna see that well on there. Wait. Oh yeah, like wide and head big.
Not
Mm-mm.
a
Yeah.
commercial map.
No, sir.
If
Because
you
say
want
like
a good
wide
picture,
man,
man,
so all of
free
them
the
can't
Geico.
fit underneath there.
Free the Geico character in the shades. I him that.
No, sir.
Hey, Shakira, that one is epic.
Me pin that one there quick and fast.
Shakira said, look like commercial map. Ah, true.
Mm-mm. Not cute at all.
Oh my God. Those sad. One of them ugly. Not one of them over there not cute.
Black Rhino him are the next one. You want thump him in a feedback. Like come run out, come at the defend a man we beat it senselessly. No,
Mm-hmm.
sir.
Few victim. No,
One of
I
them are
think I saw him gain them loyalty, to trauma
by
Yes,
like that.
it's
by
in my
And
beating
last
them up.
video. Say might have to beat by or fuck them for loyalty. Nobody
No,
run him not
sir.
loyal
that,
because them like him as a person. And one of them three things, they might have beat you, him buy you, and fuck you all three to one of you. All three.
Stockholm syndrome.
But when you say what's her name there? Kim was young when she did join the crew.
Yeah.
All of the females, them, all of them, my mom. You know him song when him sing
You know,
said,
that's
two
why
drop
Lisa
off
Hyper
some
always
fire
the
from
same
your
groomer.
mother go beat you for something. 2 years later you come back. When
But
did I
but
sing about?
repeat what you said a while ago.
The song when him said two drop off something fire or something fire from you turn big woman and fake your comfort. You remember the song? You might one of them sing it,
Oh,
that song there.
virginity. Me take
Yeah.
away your
Yeah.
virginity.
Yeah. So which girl now at that time then? For that age, when you da
Virgin,
consider big woman, when mother
um,
go beat them for that, if them
well,
mother see blood pan frack. What kind of
yeah.
fracking I talk about?
My guess is as good as yours. Cause me that say Gaza Kim. That me that and a young me did I think that from long time. I'm still think that way there. Something alright.
That's why him and them can't ban now, really, because of the trauma that them free them right now.
And me ear
Whereas the
say
way we see the Lisa, I'm not
me ear
shame of them now.
yeah me ear say um them in we call a thing they swap. We call a thing there the word they can't come to mind, but them swap out Lisa hype of his spice me they hear. I don't know true that was
Oh, Destiny Swap.
Mm-hmm.
Destiny swap,
But she come
yes.
talk it, say, listen, let me tell you what a betrayal Lisa I feel when she come on the internet. I don't believe that Lisa I think her them mother wrote. Honestly, because she knows a lot. Like I
Yeah.
think out of all of them, I think Lisa has the most damning information about cartel. And when the woman come out
Yeah.
and say, you come out and you back Spice, and me you're supposed to support, and him a do all
Mm-hmm.
kind of collab with Aishana, everybody I get everybody and him now pay Lisa no attention. And I feel like
Mm-hmm.
she feels deeply betrayed because she
Of
has been
course.
there from day one. From day one. I remember
Yeah.
she keeps saying, I can't tell groom me. People take it for say it's an artist groom, but it's not an artist groom. Him a sex
Mm-hmm.
that girl from she underage, from she a little pitney, and him groom her and she trauma bonded to him, and that's why she mad out
Yeah.
when
Yeah.
certain things happen.
The
That is where
liquor
really
chip, man.
she
The
lick her
liquor
chip.
chip.
Lick her chip. Yep.
Yeah, because Sikaram said that when he was locked down, all she did not take over for a visit and rape him at one night time to down like then. So she did do stuff. Just, you know what I mean? She had expect to get something back in return. Something.
Of
For
course, you
your
expect to get
She go,
loyalty.
something
Yep.
back. If you're
yeah, she
loyalty.
go
Yep.
above and beyond.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Mm-mm.
Remember at one point she said she and Shorty are him and the people them in live in the same house. Clock the people them nasty. You don't live in the same house I take care of cartel, you know. I don't know if you remember that when I live them she said that pan. So she has
Mm.
invested a lot in him and the man come out and kick her to the curb. Biggie me not
Mm-mm.
understand when more that money have to do. Like when more him have to do for people.
But me say
Are,
slim, I did film girl to me did here.
yes,
All
that's
of
what me
them.
here too.
No, so
I
what
say
they
I'm
sip
Mm-hmm.
on him?
ramping
What they
shop.
sip on him? No,
Baby,
so.
I lift up them nature. Chat.
Mm-hmm.
Baby, I lift up them nature. Yeah. Pay baby them fuck. Underage girl.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. Nothing
And if
wrong
and
with
the, and the
Lisa. I
fans.
feel like I went put her through. I went put her through, lick the woman chip. I remember one video she said she not like. She said, I not like when you put me upon the mad medicine. I not like how it make me feel. I say, why them a pump the woman with so much mad medicine or whatever?
Mm-mm.
And then because me think Lisa I know where the bodies are buried. You hear?
Mm-mm.
And out of loyalty. And out of
Mm.
loyalty, why she not come out and say certain things? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, allegedly.
Allegedly under them mama.
Yeah, because Foota had me say something to that line. Say, it
Clad.
did come out, come talk. Foota did say,
I
man,
leave,
make she
hey,
come talk
what
and
we
him
are
stop
talking
it.
about them on the internet, or them have to go sue the whole away. Them have to go sue the whole fucking
Mm.
internet. At least I come out on a live, come talk. So if go sue nobody, if go sue she. And him not sue her because she can prove it.
Yeah, and them time that she talk a lot to airport, roadside, all
Mm-hmm.
both in there talk, I do live.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, because she did all a drop stamp too.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
remember when
Lisa.
they call the woman and send the woman down at the car place to go pick up them wicked to the woman, you know? And when the woman go down there, no car no down there wait for her.
Oh my
Mm.
God, that was something. That was something else. No, sir.
Grateful in I try to scream,
Allegedly, allegedly, guys, allegedly.
allegedly.
No, sir. Their lifestyle, mucky man, mucky lifestyle,
Mucky and dirty.
mucky and dirty.
Tell no massacre profit, my say one bomb in the fish pan, them nasty. The whole
Mm-hmm.
of them nasty, appear orgy
And
as girl
yeah,
swap.
and I'll know Tamale can come out and say we are pedophile, we are talk about it, and he can't say nothing to that none at all.
Mm-hmm.
Lord
She know
God.
about the fish business to me. Believe so to Shakira.
You know, where see them I got all about road go buy fish.
Yes, me
No,
love because
sir.
me don't know. The way our
Ca-
family ball him did sound very emotional, me not lie.
Because you know, me did hear say um then somebody picture with it in a somebody phone me did hear about.
Me did hear that like a thought there too.
So now, you know, when I talk about the whole body fishy thing, like me I put one and two together, me I say like this not far fetched at all.
Fagisha. That's why Bounty call him that Fagisha. Mm-hmm.
And same the answer and how bunty would I just make up same boring tongue and sitting.
I tell it boring tongue.
Remember say bunty the call him out and say sitting about bored tongue and about me no
Send it
bore
have
my
in
tongue.
ear and boring tongue him
You
freaky man a fish.
you use your tongue boy so young and then turn any favor thing there. I must say in head did wide about then, you know, and then and bleach out and sitting.
Mm-hmm. Mel, I'm about to leave you. I enjoyed your live. Very good conversation. Keep up the great work, Mama. I'm always here to support.
Thank you for your support tonight with the conversation. Yeah, it was a good chat.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely a good chat. As Father Gore said, we complement each other. I do believe that that's true.
Yes.
You
Yes.
know. For the chat, guys, if you have not yet subscribe to the channel, you can free to go and do so now. We're in 3 hours and 3 minutes in. I think that we can definitely call it a night. Maybe at some point in the week again I'll go live, so we can pick up where we left off. We can end on a high for tonight, and we can come together for the next live, for some additional topics that we can throw in while we expose the system, what we're seeing, and what we want a change from based on what's happening. Let's no, everybody gone already. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you for to everyone. All right, Dr. Mix says she's going live tomorrow. All right, excellent, excellent. J Empress, big up yourself. Thank you so much for being a rock, for us all in, on the channel, always there to support us. Big up to I see some newcomers in the chat. Shakira, big up yourself. Um, ODS as usual, big up yourself. Grateful. I think it's the first time I'm seeing you in the chat. Big up yourself. Who else is here? Before I jump off. Who else is here? One Swamp, big up yourself. All right. Art Thompson, big up yourself. And everybody else, just big up yourself. Definitely we'll try to go live at some point in the week again. So we can, really enjoy the conversation with you guys tonight, sharing your views. Just big up on yourself, guys. I'm out until next time. Have a good night, everyone.